See my phone live on a Thursday. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Ah! Yeah. There we go. Okay. Stupid thing.
Gotta love that.
What's up, YouTube?
What's going on, YouTube?
What's going on? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Man, I've made a video in a long time.
Me neither.
I've been like live for over 2 months straight every day, but haven't made a daggone video.
A daggone video?
Nope.
Look at, like, this dog is just like, there's like construction paper and Solo cups like that are chewed up already everywhere, and he's just lying in it. He's just like, yeah, I love it.
He's having a good time.
Yeah, he's having a great ass time with life. Yeah. And like one of his legs is like sticking out and the other one's like tucked in. It's like the cutest little thing. Oh my god, I love him.
Yeah, he is a cutie.
He is a cutie, actually. And he is the best dog I've ever had.
Isn't that your first dog?
No, the best dog I've ever had. The other two were assholes because they were dachshunds, dachshunds, whatever you want to call them. Well, actually, my sister is a Wally right now, and he got her evicted from 3 condos so far. Because he barks like he's like, well, we own this house, I guess, technically, so that's not even a concern. But like at the lake, like whenever we went fishing, like most of the time we'd have him in the boat, but when my dad was there, we're like, hey, we're gonna put you in the log cabin, we're gonna put you in the kennel, and then you're gonna stay in there. And on the other side of the entire lake, we could hear him. Like it was plain as day. I'm like, that's my dog. Yep, that's him. Separation anxiety. Told you. I need one of those like little videos where it's like, hi, I'm here, honey. Don't you worry. Mom's here.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm here with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a new lighter.
I just got a new lighter. Fuck that.
Yeah, I need to, like I was saying, I need to figure out this youtube.com/webcam thing.
Your youtube.com/web. Sorry, I was reading his and I'm like, wife? Yeah, no. And whatnot, yeah. What's up, all night?
What's up, all night? Hope, John, if you're still out there.
Yeah, what's up, John? Man, I was having such a grand ass time, like watching you play your GTA. Like, and I tried to figure out how to stream like my games, but I'm on a PC and I downloaded them like illegally. Shh, don't tell him. Wait, did I just say that online? And I can't. I don't think I can do that on the PC.
You can.
Well, I got a Twitch account, and like Josh uses Twitch anyways, so he like it was already downloaded because he uses that for World of Warcraft.
Wait, it is here. Yeah. Wait.
Well, I was hammered when I did it, so that's probably why.
You could do like Hangouts, because on the side there's a menu option to screen share. So I can show you what my screen's doing. You could do that and then minimize.
Why don't we go live while I'm playing Tomb Raider then? Hey, Schaller, what's up, yeah, like that would be so sick. Like if we could do that when you're playing GTA or something. Like I play Tomb Raider, and I'm addicted as hell to this game. Like I am addicted.
I need to get to Tomb Raider. I haven't had Tomb Raider
Since like the olden, yeah, I know. And it came out with another one before this, which was amazing. I beat it in like 3 days. That Joe lent me on when I had my Xbox 360 still. And I beat that in 3 days. I gave it back to him. He's like, "Are you done already?" And I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "How was it?" And I was like, "It was well. I beat it in 3 days. Like, what do you think?" I was basically up all night and all day. But yeah, this one I'm 64 or 65.4% done it, and I've put in a lot of hours. But it's like all like a lot of it's like cinematics and stuff like that. Which is not like Creed. Creed barely has any cinematics, but this is only like one thing. Like you got like a little bit of side missions when you go into towns, but other than that, it's like this is what you're playing. Like you don't get veered off course or anything like that. Well, you do because you have to get everything, right? Like you have to get all the tools and stuff that you need.
I like games like that every once in a while.
Yeah, I know, and it was such a relief because I'm like, hey, this is perfect for me because I'm not going to stress about like missing a bucket or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's good. So I've been playing that. I played that all day today so far.
Nice. I was just playing GTA.
Well, I was actually watching. Dragon's Den. Yeah, when you were playing that, I just had it on the background. That was great.
You were saying your dog's like the best dog you've ever had. That's what this pit bull is, man. Best dog I've ever had. Like out of all my dad's dogs, out of all of my dogs, best dog.
Well, yeah. And that's why you got to get another one, like right away, a little puppy, so she can teach him before she. That'll be like years to come, anyways. But still, it'll.
What up, Dave?
What's up, David? Cameron.
Man, heartburn feels like it's starting to go away a little. Thank you.
My headache like feels like it's still there, like right here. I can just like feel it in like right here. It's like ugh, and I feel okay. Like it comes in waves. Like now it's fine.
We should have just called this the sick live stream. Everybody would be like, really? Like, oh man, that's sick. But no. I got heartburn. She got a headache.
Yeah, like I've got like a massive ass headache. Like I can see like even in here, like my forehead is just like fucking inflamed. Like it just hurts like right behind my octave nerve here. I wonder like if I just close. Nope, that doesn't work. I took like half a jar of THC basically. I don't think it's doing anything. Like not towards my headache. Anything.
Started to work.
Maybe it's because I'm smoking. It's like depriving my brain of oxygen. Yeah. I'm gonna just take a big ass sip of water. Oh, it feels good.
I've been drinking so much water.
Yeah, my body is like, what the fuck is this?
I've been drinking so much water lately, but I still feel so dehydrated.
Well, that's what it is. It's dehydration. See, now I feel it over here. It's like maybe I have a brain tumor. Should get like an MRI or something. Oh.
It's not a tumor.
It's a tumor. No. Fuck. I know that's bad. Like it really hurts. Like it just hurts so much. Yeah, we're like the sickling gang. You're like, oh my god, my heartburn. And I'm like, oh my god, my headache. And then we're like, let's go live.
That's the smartest thing to do when this happens. Go live.
Why not? If anybody has any headache remedies that they can pull up, just give me it. Because I really need it. It's now over here. It's like, it literally is like migrating. Now it's in my parietal lobe. And that really hurts.
I heard that like rubbing the sides of your head will help.
No, it's your SCM, your bone, your mastoid bone back here. You just tap it. Yeah. Oh my god. It's perfect. Yeah. Oh, it's so good now. I'll just do this all day.
Whole live stream of Susie smacking herself in the back of the ear.
It's the mastoid bone. I'm telling you. Okay, well, that doesn't really quite work with a migraine. I'm gonna grab some Tylenol. I'll be right back.
Nothing seems to help me when I get migraines, which I guess I get now. Separation anxiety. Doggy had to follow her out. And I believe we're not sure. Well, I don't know. Maybe she's more sure now. Let's see.
All right.
And
These
we're
are all we have.
not sure, but
Advil Juniors. So I'm gonna take 4 of them. There's 2 in each. Expiry date was in 2014, but whatever. I'm assuming they're still good.
Expired drugs live.
Yeah, like seriously. Oh. They're great. And they taste like shit.
So they're chewables.
Yeah, it's like Tums.
But it would work, or it was supposed to work faster if you chew them up, right?
Mm-mm. These are for kids. They'll tell me taking 4 of them, and I've already taken 4 of them through the day, or 8. I can't remember.
I should go see what the expiration date on it is. I've had the same bottle of like aspirin or Tylenol or something here for like ever.
Ugh, it tastes like shit.
That didn't help any, did it?
Grape with salt and vinegar chips does not work. Actually, the after flavor it's nice.
So grape, salt, and vinegar.
You know what I always found was super good was chocolate. If you eat chocolate, and I'm not even a fan of chocolate, so like you eat a piece of chocolate and then eat salt and vinegar chips after it, it's like fucking delicious. Oh my god. Yeah.
I don't like chocolate either, but I'd eat some chocolate just to find out if that was good.
No, like trust me, like I'm not a fan of chocolate like whatsoever, but if I have a thing of chocolate in my younger years, when I was a kid also, aka yeah, no, and I'd eat salt and vinegar chips after, it was like perfect because the chocolate like sticks to like your mouth. So every bite you still get a little bit of chocolate, like just with your saliva and your tongue moving around, you know what I mean? Sounds crazy, but It actually is really good. It's like mixing jalapeno cheddar, Miss Vicky's with salt and vinegar. Yeah, it's perfect. I made sweet and sour meatballs yesterday. I still have some left over, but
What's everybody else been doing today? And how many people are going to go try the chocolate and salt and vinegar now?
yeah, trust me, it actually is like delicious. Oh gosh, my head is just pounding. I'll look away from the screen for a bit. I think that might help.
My neighbor's got this diesel, and it's so loud that it always sounds like there's a Mack truck like pulling into my driveway.
Fuck me, whatever. I'm just gonna deal.
Yeah, drink faster.
What?
Drink faster.
Yeah, this is like my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. This is my 32nd beer in 2 days.
Damn. My parents came. They saw like all these cans, and then I came in with another case. Dad's like, "What are you trying to do? Drink yourself to death?" Like, I'm trying.
Fucking yeah, no kidding. Like shit. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
I just said that just to screw with them. Every time they ask me goofy stuff like that, I just go with it. I'm like, yeah, sure.
I have to log in. I can't move my chair any closer because my dog is literally on, like, you know how like a rolling chair is like, doot, doot, doot. He's like literally, oh, so cute. I'm gonna send a link to Cobra. Give me 2 seconds. I just have to go on my Facebook. I can probably.
Live. I wish I could sleep like my dog sleeps. Literally, she just curls up in a ball and poof, she's out.
Oh, my dog is. If I'm like near him, that's basically like I'm like his savior in Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Like anybody who is around him, he'll like bark and shit. And
What up, Eric? What's up, Levi?
what's up, Levi? What's up, Eric? Sorry, I don't have it up right now. Do 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 do. There we go. All right, we're all good now. Oh, my fucking head is still pounding. Jesus, it's crazy. My head is like pounding. Like I can just feel. I'm like trying to just like suck it up, but. Hold on here. I gotta get back to Levi. There we go. Levi, Eric.
Yeah, it was 90 here today, and it felt good because it wasn't 100.
It was pouring rain when I woke up, and then it was like hot as shit like all day. It's still, sorry, excuse me. It is, what is it right now? It's 28 degrees Celsius.
Let's see. Mine says 75. Just weird.
Well, that was since 6:53. Hold on. Well, that was only 10 minutes ago.
Wait.
Yeah, it's 28 degrees Celsius.
Oh. Oops. All right, which way? Yeah, it says 83, mostly sunny. Going down to 59 tonight.
Yeah, that's why my peppers are growing so well. No, it's overnight. It's going to be a low of 17. Yeah, so that would be 59. And then it's going to be 20, 22, 20. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we're getting fall early. We had spring late, and now we're going to have fall early.
That sucks.
Well, for my pepper plants, it's actually good now that it's cooling off, because that's when they start to produce pods, is when it's cooler, because the flowering stage is. But then I'm gonna bring like none of my super hots are like really going to do anything unless it's my Death Spiral, my Kingstar Lemon Starburst, my Sepia Serpent, Jay's Peachco Scorpion, and my Naga Viper. All the other ones I'm gonna bring in here and overwinter them. Which is like, this entire room will be full. But the only thing is, how do I get all the bugs out from the soil?
Yep.
There's like a lot of ants. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I don't have any aphids or anything, but the ants will be the destruction. Like, of this house. Like, how do I keep, well, if I bring them in here, I'm pretty sure they'll just die off. Like, there's no queen ant in any of my, what's that, Brando?
What's up, Brando?
There's no queen ant in any of my plants, but maybe Brando will have some advice for me. Brando, I'm thinking of taking all my potted super hots right now, which are only about this big. They're not going to grow to the end of the season, so I'm going to have to bring them in and overwinter them. How can I keep from getting all the bugs in here? His advice is probably going to be like, you can't.
If it's ants, you just bring them in, and then you put those little ant traps all over the place.
Yeah. Well, but Brando, like, he knows what's up. Yeah, see, said bugs can be tricky, exactly. I wonder if I should just like bring them in now, but I want them to get like all the UV that they can.
Oops. There we go. That's better.
Like, I've got white ghosts, I've got orange scorpions, I've got orange long-tailed scorpions, I've got my pink tiger reapers out there, my bubblegum 7-pot chocolates, I've got my 7-pot lava, my 7-pot Merlot. Like, I've got like my entire deck is like lined with them right now.
How's that pink tiger looking? All pretty?
Yeah, it looks super good. The foliage is starting to get a lot less purple now that it's growing up, but yeah, no, it looks good.
That's one of my favorite plants to grow, just because they look so pretty.
It's a pink tiger reaper, so it's a cross between a pink tiger and a reaper, obviously.
I can't remember what a pink tiger is. I thought it was crossed with a reaper. Or no,
Well,
maybe I'm thinking of ghost. It's some super hot.
or,
And
or maybe you're thinking of like Black Tiger or Black Panther, or I don't know. Yeah. No, it was like super good. Like it had, well, my Dracula in the garden has like super dark foliage. Even the buds and everything are like black. And it's super nice there. And then my black jalapenos are starting to get buds, and they've got like big purple flowers.
let's see. Pictures.
What are you looking at? Which one? Pink tiger?
Pink tiger's a pimenta denat.
Well, Brando just said it in the chat.
Oh, dang. Faster than me.
He beat you, actually. And then I've not used anything as a pest control, and not anybody. Yeah, but bringing them inside, though, is the issue. Like, you may not think it, but all the pots have, like, pests and stuff. I'll just have to, like, cover it with, like, neem oil or something. But, yeah, I'm going to get, like, a whole room of ladybugs, even though I'm, like, fatally afraid of ladybugs landing on me.
Why?
Like, because I don't know. I had a whole thing. I actually have gotten a lot better. I could not even be in the same room as a ladybug. I would see a ladybug on the ceiling. You'd see a Susie-shaped hole in that door. Like, trust me. But now that I know that they're like super good for the garden, I'm like, okay, I can learn to live with. It's like the same as spiders, right? People have arachnophobia and they still want spiders in their garden.
Yep. Well, that's the same as me with wasps. Like,
yeah, I know. I hate wasps so much, but they're every time I see them like holding like worms and stuff like that, and like they'll land on me and just like eat the worm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, before I would have been like, woo! But now I'm like, oh my god, look at this nature. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
What's up, Cobra? We're live. Blumberg's got the invite as well. So.
Sweet. He's probably still fishing though. It's still late here, and
yeah, it's still late.
He's an hour behind me.
Well, he's my time, 7-Eleven. Yeah.
Yep.
And this is like the best prime time for fishing. So I'm that guy. Not a spider fan. I find black and brown widows every day. But yeah, so exactly. So you're not a spider fan, but when they're on your plants, you're like, okay, will have to learn to deal with this. I had a cat's eye spider that made a nest, like a whole thing. And I like kneeled up again. I didn't even see it. And this thing was like freaking massive cat's eye spider. You can look it up. And I remember like picking off plant like pods that were ripe. And I remember looking like this, and I just shot across the yard. Like, I dropped everything that was in my, like, I had a little bucket there. I dropped everything. Oh my gosh. So you have to use fresh soil and dig up plants and hose that. Yeah, okay. That's true. Actually, I'm going to do that. Thank you for saying that, Shallar. Yeah.
That's good advice.
Yeah. And I'm going to cut the roots. Like not the tap root, like not the main root, but I'm gonna cut all around it and replant it into like some garden soil or something. Because right now it's in like a mixture of like peat moss and compost and like soil, like not like garden soil, but just like from the garden, whatever.
Yeah, garden soil.
Yeah, well, exactly. Well, not like garden soil. Not like what they label it as. And I've got my vermiculite, I've got my bone meal in here. So just put a little bit of bone meal before I plant it, and it'll probably be good for the winter. Yeah, no, that's a good point, Charlotte. Thank you. Yeah. Perfect.
And before you start that, you might want to hose off the entire plant real good.
Well, yeah, I'll like use my insecticide. That's good for good for anything basically. I used it last year and I had nothing. So manure, yeah, that's what I have in my garden now. But I wouldn't bring that inside for them to overwinter with, though.
Yeah, down here we have manure, and they call it moo-nor.
Moo-nor. It's like the pub compared to the fine dining restaurant, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we got tons of spiders around here. Especially black widows and brown recluse too.
We've got brown recluse up here, but we don't have black widows. The only it's too cold for them to survive. And we've got brown recluse though. They're in our houses, like they're on the walls. Especially if you have a basement bedroom, like that's you're asking basically to be bit by a brown recluse.
I've been around tons of black widows. I don't know if I've ever seen a. I think I have seen
a massive one. You mean?
Oh, big suckers.
Yeah. And with the red hourglass on its ass. Yeah. No, yeah, we definitely do not have those here. I mean, the only ones we get are like we buy our grapes from China, you know what I mean? And they'll be in the bag or something. Like it sounds funny, but I'm actually not joking. Like that happens all the time. People here will go in to grab some grapes and a black widow will stick them on the finger. Like or bite or whatever they do. I don't know. They bite, right? Because that's the venom. Like, yeah. Okay.
Dang China.
Yeah. Telling you, man. We're importing everything from China, including their pests. Don't get mad at me. I didn't say it.
Yeah, well, yeah, so you haven't seen a black widow in person then?
No, I haven't personally, no.
What's up, Dojo? They are like super black and super shiny.
With red, yeah, with red, the hourglass, yeah. Brandon said some of mine look like the ones from movies. Yeah, I mean, would not like that. I would. Have you guys ever seen that video of like when you walk outside and everywhere just covered in spiders? It was like almost canker worms, but like spiders were just like literally there were thousands when you walk outside. And this person was just like walking outside, like, yeah, okay, now I'm getting freaked out. I'm like seeing every shadow, and I'm like, is that a spider? No. Yeah, no. It was like, okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to, because you don't have Facebook, so you wouldn't have seen it.
What's Facebook?
Oh, fuck off. Spider all over, I guess? I don't know. Fuck. Mother suing for $50 million after son died from a spider. Okay, well, that's his own fucking problem. Oh my god! Like huntsmen's around here and everything. Okay, no, hold on. Spider. Like, what would you say? Like spider apocalypse? I think that's what it was called. Apocalypse. Okay, got it. Yeah, no, none of these. These are like video games. Oh god.
Apocalypse as a video game.
No, it's like a, I don't know. But hold on. I'm gonna go to YouTube. I'm just gonna resort to YouTube. Give me a second.
Good old YouTube. What you doing? Huh?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, got it. It was in Brazil. And hold on. There's gonna be an ad. Yeah.
Are going to want to talk about my past.
Okay. Shut. Oh my god. Okay. Look at this. Oh.
Não, mas isso aqui é ignorância. Cara, isso aqui vai pra internet. Chover na aranha. Aí, pega ali, ó. Aquele meio ali, ó.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? I would kill myself. I would literally kill myself. They're all just hanging from nowhere. Ah! 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 Look at it. Okay, seriously, I don't even want to. Timmy! Hold on. Okay, it's done. Okay, yeah, get off. Get off. Oh, it's disgusting. Yeah, Cobra, I'm hungover as well, and I also have a massive headache too. So I did take like 1 million Advils and lots of this, which is THC, like pure THC oil, which is probably the thing that's helping me right now. I won't even lie.
I just have massive heartburn, but apparently it's starting to go away. I guess 2 beers.
Yeah, like the beers are, I think, is what's causing my headache. So, but yeah, I know that could you imagine like walking out and seeing that? Spiders everywhere. Yeah. And they're like big ones too. I mean, that's Brazil. Like they don't fuck around there. And yeah, no, that, oh gosh, I would seriously not be impressed. I'd be like, okay, well, I'm never leaving this house ever. I would call in sick to my job. Actually, I would tell them, listen, there are 1 million spiders outside my window, and when I walk out, they're everywhere. And they'd be like, because everybody would know me, they'd be like, all right, I understand. And I'd send them that, or I'd send them a video of, like, because I would capture the video too. I'd be like, screw this, no. And if they were like, you have to come in or you lose your job, and I'm like, well then Godspeed, bitch. It could be a good sign. Yeah, not when you can't check your peppers though.
But they would be checking on them for you.
And they'd be staying in their stupid webs.
Yeah, this is kind of helping.
My headache has like seriously gotten worse. I told you like I would deal with it, but it is just like I need some fucking hot sauce or something. And all I have is Tabasco here.
No, that's not hot sauce.
I wish I had some like actual like pods. Like I would eat one. I mean, the pain from that would have murdered me already by now. No, I'm not even lying. Instantly that helped. Like instantly. I don't know how many spiders will in my garden. I know I've got a lot of spiders. And like I still go and like pluck off all like the leaves and stuff like that from like pruning basically. But I want them on there. And I will sit outside actually and watch them like make a web. Or if a fly gets caught in the spider web, I will sit there and watch it for like 2 hours. Like there was this one where it was crazy because it was so tiny and this like fruit fly got caught and this spider was like right in the middle, just chilling. And this thing was like, you know what I mean? And it like kept going, and but it was like moving toward the center, and I don't even know how the hell it was doing that, but it was doing that. And then as soon as like the spider like noticed what was going on, it fell from the web, but the spider was like on top of that. He was like, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot my web out of my ass and go grab it. He grabbed it mid-air. I'm not even joking. Like, it was the craziest, and I wish I could have recorded it. Like, my phone wouldn't even, because that's how small it was. Like, my phone wouldn't even. It was like, yeah, no, we can't pick that up.
Yeah, I like watching them too. Down here we got these. What do they call them? I can't remember what they call them. Writer spiders or something like that, because it looks like they write stuff in their web.
Oh, no, those aren't writer spiders. I know what you're talking about. Like, their webs are like it's almost like cursive writing, but it's like, and it's like kind of fuzzy on the outside too. Those are their like homes.
And they have like gigantic webs.
Yeah.
Like the webs are like, 10, 15 feet and stuff like that.
That's
but yeah, we had one when I lived in the condo. We had one right outside the door, and every day going to work, I would just walk out and look like, oh, look, it caught some more stuff, and just keep on going. I watched that thing for probably months, and then my parents came, and my dad hates spiders, so I walk out the door to go to work. I'm like, where the hell did my spider go? He took care of it.
My mom, when she was still alive, John got his Taco Bell, so that's awesome. I thought yeah. My mom hated snakes. Like, she was like deathly afraid of snakes. And at my cabin, when I was just sitting on the dock catching minnows for fishing, I saw like this massive garter snake, and it was about that thick. And I grabbed it and I put it up in the barbecue because I knew that she was going to be cooking. I think I told you this story before. And she opened the barbecue to light it, and this goddamn garter snake was like right in her face, and I'm surprised, honestly, that I didn't kill her then, because like she was almost had a heart attack, like, I swear to you. And I was like 9. Yeah, she was about to die.
I think it was not last year. It must have been like the year before. I got one of those round, it looks like a golf ball, but it's a Weber, like the just a charcoal.
Oh, one of the egg. Yeah.
Not an egg, but it's just like round. But
I have the same one then, because it's a Weber, but it's charcoal, and it's got like the little thing on the top, like for you to like ventilation, and then yeah. So me and you have the same one then.
Yeah, mine's broken though, but it can't do the bottom one, so it's always open. And one day I was out in the garage, and I don't know something caught my eye, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And I look over, and this black snake just comes out of my grill. I'm like, what the heck? Why were you even in there? Like, nothing.
Yeah, I don't like it when they like sneak up on me, like at night, like in Arizona. Like there's like a lot of rattlesnakes and stuff like that. And I'll be sitting outside like by myself on the patio, and then you'll just hear the rattlesnake like in the golf course there, because our house backs onto the golf course. But yeah, no, I have no problems with snakes at all.
Oh, I don't like snakes that much.
I don't like spiders. I will, and like scorpions, I can deal with, but like spiders are like a big no-no for me. Like snakes, scorpions, all that kind of shit, I can totally deal with.
Well, I don't know what it is. I would say it's like some kind of just, down the family line kind of instinct type thing. But the second I see a snake, it's just like an instant fear goes right through me, like immediately. And then after that, I'm fine. I mean, I can sit.
Okay, hey Cobra, what's up?
What up?
Skate, but I gotta just say this one thing. So yeah, it's like an instinct, and it's weird because they did a study on that actually with baby monkeys. So like they never seen a snake before. They've never had that fear of like it being eaten or whatever. So they put a baby monkey in with a snake, and it was like instantly afraid. It was like, I know that's bad. And like so it was all just like based on instinct. Hey, what's up? I am into pain. Ohio. Sorry, just had to.
What up, Pain?
I don't get anything else. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, once I know where a snake is, I'm fine. But when they just
I
like,
know where it is the problem. Exactly.
yeah, because we have tons of snakes here. Well, I was gonna say I could probably go outside and take a picture of one right now, but it's a little dark. They're probably going somewhere.
What's up, Go Fish Office?
What's up, Go Fish?
Go Fish. Oh, I got it. Go Fish Office.
Yeah.
Feels like it sometimes.
Yeah. And Eric said he had to go take care of some things in the garden while it's not that hot.
Well, he doesn't even say fucking hi to me on it. My chopped liver over here, like.
What up, Go Fish?
I'm in the pain. Yeah, exactly. Big rain here for the past like 2 days, and then yesterday, like afternoon, it started to clear off and it was sunny. It was just like the weirdest thing. It was like thunderstorms, and then within a couple of, well, it was thunderstorms for a couple days, but then it just like cleared right off.
Oh. It says rain for Friday and Saturday for me, but it also says at midnight tonight it'll rain, and then again at 8 o'clock in the morning.
What does it say for me?
Rain today. Oh, Sunday today.
It's definitely not raining. Oh my gosh, it looks like look at, like, you keep saying, hey, hold on, the sun's going down right where you are. Look at this. Like, it is completely like a sunny day. Like, I would go out there and tan right now.
Yeah. Man, it's almost down here.
Oh, don't look at my fat stomach. Okay, Go Fish Office. Yes, I am having a lovely day. Thank you. How are you? Dojo wants to come in. He definitely is welcome. You know that.
I feel like I got hit by a goddamn truck. I'm struggling right now, boy. Take a shower, fucking clear my fucking mind. I don't know what the fuck I did last night.
Shit.
Oh yeah, I don't really remember last night either.
Man, I'm not kidding when I say I feel like I got hit by a fucking Silverado.
The first thing Rab said to me was, "What happened last night?" Like, I'm not even joking. Like,
I was up until fucking 10:30
no,
a.m.
we were, or no, I was with you, and then I remember I talked to Bounty and I talked to Blumberg, like just like on some calls, and then I came back on, and I don't know what happened after that.
It started going downhill real fast for everybody. We had 20.
Dude, I drank like a half of this friggin' bottle.
Yeah, I drank.
I didn't even drink last night, which is hilarious.
I drank 6 of the 50 milliliter shots of Seagram's, and then 300 mils of that, and then 19 Natty Ice. So it was
Holy fuck! I don't know how you weren't more trash than you were actually.
well, when you're a professional alcoholic, you just kind of get used to it.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
What up?
No, I don't get hangovers, and I feel like.
What's up,
shit.
Tim? Yeah, well, that's why I like this massive headache is because I just like I don't know what happened last night. Like after I talked to Bounty, after I talked to Rob, it was just like, what the hell? Like even happened.
I woke up to some messages on Facebook that I had no clue that I sent. I was like, wow.
Isn't that like normal though? Like you always wake up and you're like, please don't, please don't, please don't. And you open your messages, you're like,
Yeah, sometimes I don't even look. I'll just like delete conversations.
yeah. You don't even see what they have to say. Yeah, exactly. You're like, delete. Yeah, I do that all the time. On Facebook, like the next day, it's like 23 people replied to your comment on this. And I'm like, what did I say? And it's like some racist bullshit or something. And you're like, oh my God. And then you're either like, I really don't think that way, or just delete it all. And you just delete it all. Like I do that anyways.
Yeah, I looked at my laptop when I woke up. I was all like, fucking hat fell off. Shit, I don't know. I was like laying half off. And I looked at Facebook, and I saw that somehow coherently I put, I'll be 26 in 3 days. Where the fuck's my walker? LOL. That's right before I went to
that too.
That's right before I went to sleep. I was still awake drinking that entire time. I posted that status apparently, and then just passed the fuck out. I didn't wake up till 7:30 p.m. So that tells you.
I went to sleep at 7 p.m. Just the other day, and then I woke up at noon, and then I fell asleep again until 5. Like I woke up for a bit, went down to the couch, like put on like my Netflix, and then I passed out again until 5. I woke up and I was still exhausted. I was like, how? I was like, oh my God. Fuck.
I had when you're real hammered and you just immediately pass out and you wake up and it feels like you didn't even sleep. I slept for like 10 hours.
That's why they say like it's passing out, because you don't actually get your sleep. You just pass out.
I ended up waking up on the floor this morning.
Hey, Dojo. You woke up on the floor?
I don't know what happened. That's what I was telling you, man. I woke up.
I remember that. I did.
My dog's just sitting there next to me, looking at me like, "Where's my food, man?"
Yeah, Reb, you passed out in the V bar.
I'm sure.
Pretty funny. You're sitting in the chair like this, and it was just right here.
That's what
Andy Corbin laughing his ass off. I was like, yeah, I think he's probably knocked out.
We were all pretty much like trying to get you to wake up, is what I can remember. But
yeah, I yelled, "Are we live?" to you like 5 times, Reb, and you didn't respond. So I was like, yeah, he's.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. What's up, Dojo? How you doing, man?
What's up,
Dojo? This is a rerun, in case you didn't know, not live. Thank you for joining the pre-recorded broadcast. Hope everyone's having a good night.
Grab some cans.
Dojo, grab a can. Fuck your job. Who cares? I get a couple cans in me, I'll feel better. But right now,
I've already had like a million cans. Well, that's what it is, eh? Like the hangover is a temporary drug withdrawal. That's why you either keep drinking or you exercise.
Yep.
And I don't like to exercise, so.
I chugged the water. Now I'm almost done with my first can already, and should be okay.
I chugged a pile of water. I'm just realizing this now. Like, maybe I shouldn't have drove to the bank earlier.
Yeah.
In the grocery store.
Yeah.
It's one of those days where you're looking back on it and you're like, wait, I'm pretty sure I was kind of messed up still when I drove to the bank.
Oh my God. I do it all the time. I'm like, how did I even get here? Like safely? Like it is like a mystery to me, because I'm like on the phone or I'm hammered, or that's how I got my DUI actually. But anyways, yeah, no, I get there and I'm like, how did I get here? I don't even remember driving here. Like, oh.
I remember one day, me and you stayed up till like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, like all night long. And then I went to sleep and I ended up waking up at like 8:30 or something like that. I don't know. It was dark already. I mean, but that was wintertime too, but it was already dark. And when I woke up, I was like, oh man, I got to get to the grocery store. Like I got to go. Like they're going to be closing here like in a couple hours. So I might as well just get it over with. And it wasn't until like I was about 7 doors down on my way back to my house driving. And I'm like,
and you had your groceries already. It's like, how did I get here?
well, no, I knew how I got there, but I was like, I should not be driving right
Yeah,
now.
that's like the whole thing. I should not have drove. Like, yeah.
Dave Hammer says, Cobra, drink beer, feel good. Cheers. Cheers, buddy. Love you.
And beer actually is making me feel better. My heartburn's all gone.
Get the first couple down. I mean, I guarantee you my blood alcohol is probably 2 times the legal limit right now.
Fifth or sixth one, or no, actually, this is my 8th one. And I'm not feeling any better. Like, I just got a headache. Water, actually.
I'm going through like, I got to buy a 30-pack in 2 days. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
that is a problem drinker, boys.
What's up, Lisa?
What's up, Lisa?
Drink beer and feel good. There you go. Yeah, that's true.
I seriously think because I'm like my head is just killing me, and like every time I close my eyes, it feels good. You know.
Yeah, rev roll.
Not gonna rev roll. Certainly not gonna do it live.
And I posted a live stream last night at 5 a.m. It said 5 a.m. cans featuring cans. That was a great title.
Yeah, I woke up and you guys were still live, and I remember commenting, I'm like, I just woke up. You guys are still live?
Yeah, yeah.
And you were like sitting there, you're just like waiting for me, and then afterwards you like messaged me like an hour later, you're like, I just saw your message. Fuck yeah, cans.
Yeah, I'm like blackout drunk. I'm like, man, like 7 in the morning. I'm like, get on, what's a drink?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, last night wasn't Cobra's best night. How that video had 14 likes. I don't even understand how that fucking could be possible. But I don't remember a thing I said. Who was there or anything. So, cheers.
Yeah, I just remember you and Kiwi in the end, and she went to the bathroom, and you were like, you're like, what is going on?
Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch that one. That might be one that ends up getting deleted. If I don't remember it.
What is going on?
Yeah, I've had live streams like that.
Yeah, that one's probably questionable. Might have said some shit I regret, but
I'm usually good about that, but it's usually just being so drunk, you're like slurring your speech and stuff. And
oh yeah, I was slurring last night, big time. I watched the first 4 minutes, and I probably understood about 30% of what I said.
And then the first 4 minutes afterwards, it was like you could actually like understand what you were saying. Like once you got.
I was just like, I know I have no clue what Tony says, like pretty much any portion of the time, and I know she was in there, so I was just like playing music over. He was trying to talk, and I was like, all right, I want to hear this. I'll play like Stone Temple Pilots, just like blasted.
Yeah.
Drinking cans. Live.
Don't gotta stop that, bro. That is my head.
Dojo, you're live. Love you.
We're not. The rerun.
Don't ruin my buzz, Dojo. We're live.
What it is, like the reverb I can hear.
I see right behind you. You're in the future. It says July 12th.
I am in the future.
Only the 11th here. What's going on, bud? Scumming me? Oh, wow. Okay.
Coming live.
I see what you're doing. You turned into a scumbag just like all of us. Good job. I'm proud of you. I have 4 cans over here that need to get disposed of. In fact, I'm going to do that right now because I need another can. So, 1 second.
Where is that reverb coming from?
I know I hear it too.
With a clue.
Turn that reverb off. Oh my god.
Where's it coming from? Is it coming from Dojo?
Yes.
Dojo, mute your mic for a second.
Yep.
Okay,
Told you.
Dojo, call back. See if it fixes it. If you don't call back, I'm going to ban you. Cheers. I'm banning you off a Rev stream live.
Sorry, I had to. I'm in bed right now with a massive headache.
You can just
There-
lay down live.
Yes, I'm in fucking bed right now. My head is killing me.
Thought you were just saying the cans
Jojo,
were
you're
done.
muted, by the way. Leave and come back. Because that shit's not gonna fly right now, because I'm having migraine.
Yeah, migraines are migraines ain't no fun.
Yeah, no, fuck. Oh, my entire head is like, pounding.
I just found out I get migraines. I didn't even know.
Yeah, I can still hear it.
Dojo, you might have to get banned, not because we don't like you, but
I'm gonna just mute.
Well, that's the bad news.
I'm sorry, but it's like happening again. Ugh. Not that I hate you or anything. I love you, man, but that's not cool. It's not helping my head.
well, hopefully you have a can nearby to ease the pain.
No, I finished it and came up here.
Well, I can't give you any advice because my only advice is cans, and that's not going to help. So
Oh my god, why is this happening? So fucking, oh my god. And now I have to pee, and like I don't want to go all the way back downstairs to pee.
You don't have a bathroom upstairs?
No, it's our room and his fucking brat's room. And by brat, I mean his kid.
Almost. Wait. That's so weird. Oh, yeah. Never mind. That's not weird. was gonna say, you look out my front window and it's like pitch black. You look out my back and it's still some light shining through, but that's west.
Look out my window here. It's like completely light still.
There's my window behind me, as you can see. Light.
Yeah.
Me and Rev like are close. Like we're both Eastern time, but he's a little bit more east than me. And I'm south, obviously.
Yeah, I'm east.
Yeah, yeah. He's like the East Coast, the real East Coast.
Yeah, he's on the coast. Yeah.
I'm not positive, but I believe in Massachusetts, like Nantucket and like some of those islands and peninsula and stuff like that are more east than I am. But besides that, I think like we're the second eastmost place in the U.S. I believe, because I'm on a sandbar out in the ocean.
Where is Maine? Has to be one of the top
Rhode
ones, too, 'cause
Island. Rhode Island would be more east than you, and I think that would be the only state.
I think the most east state is Maine, though, because Maine is way up.
Rhode
top.
Island is more east than Maine.
Massachusetts more east than Rhode Island because it's beside it to the east.
Geography lessons with cans live. That's going to be my next live stream title. Thank you. I love it.
Oh my god. It's busy in bed too.
I got a
Maybe
can.
not like that. Not like that. Not like that.
Got a fresh can, boys.
Lisa's saying fresh air and water is good for a headache. Well, she's been breathing all day and she's been drinking water all day.
Yeah, I've been drinking water. Yeah, but maybe I should just like go. I have to pee anyways. Like maybe I should just sit outside, like in the fresh air for like an hour or something.
Or maybe just try taking some really deep breaths.
No.
Maybe.
Hold on. I'm gonna go outside. Okay, I'm gonna pee and I'm gonna go.
Maybe try some MDMA or something. I don't know.
I already took like so much of THC that I can handle.
I was just talking about some some.
Like ecstasy? Yeah, no. I'm not.
I don't know. Hell, I'm trying to help your fucking headache.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Ecstasy is a miracle drug. Wow.
Okay, come on, Coda, let's go. Come on, I know. You're like, what? Are you coming? Yes, I'm coming.
What up, JRF?
Oh,
What's up, JRF? You're live.
oh, it's so bright. It smells like rain out here.
I'm gonna take all this real quick.
Rev's got to take a piss live.
So do I. Hold on.
I'm gonna take one just on screen real quick, so no one minds. I got a bucket sitting right next to me. Joe's not live. Someone asked in the chat if I can ban you. I said no, because you're the host. I'm not going to ban the fucking host, okay? He's never banned me yet on my stream.
Yeah. Or any stream.
I had to ban someone a couple nights ago. First time. Number one ban. And it was Kiwi because she was snoring on my fucking panel. So, yeah. She got banned.
That sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, I would let you stay though, but she was real loud and shit, so I had to kick her.
Did Susie just like put her phone down and like aim it at the sky or something?
Yeah, she said she's going to take a piss and she'd be back.
Oh, gotcha.
My camera went off. I got banned. Wow.
What the?
Why's my camera on?
Yeah, see in the thumbnail, just not when it pops up.
Yeah. Turns it on and off here. Maybe that'll do it. It does that sometimes. This laptop's a piece of shit.
Yes, I did just put my phone down. Oh, Kodak, come on. And left you. Fuck it. I'm getting fresh air. I'm drinking water. So.
Go get a can.
I'm gonna wait till my headache goes away.
You have any like do you have any medicine for migraines or?
I already took like 6 Tylenol.
Yeah,
But other than that, yeah, I do actually. And I also took straight THC oil. But I also have a thing that cures headaches, and I can't fucking find it. I don't know where it is.
You ever had like been prescribed Percocet or any shit like that?
No, I would just get addicted. I know myself.
Yeah, I didn't know. That's my grandma has chronic migraines. She's on Percocet. That's why I asked.
No, I've got an addictive personality. Too addicted for that. It's gonna fucking rain here like anyway again. Actually, you know what, Lisa? I gotta give it to you because honestly, the fresh air is like really making me feel better. Like, and the water, and it really is helping.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dojo, I love you, buddy, but you gotta do your job.
Is that noise?
Here's Rev. Rev has a can. Rev has a can. I got a can.
Yeah. I'm almost out of cans, but I got one, and it made my heartburn feel a lot better.
There you go. Cans are the
Is that
cure.
noise
for
gone from my end?
I'm gonna ban him.
Oh man, I can't wait to bring my overwinter my plants right now. I can hear that noise again.
Yeah, I think your microphone's too loud, Dojo. Try turning down your microphone. I might take care of it.
I just noticed I didn't press the thumbs up button, so now, boom, there it is. Live, 9-4. There you go. Everyone give it a thumbs up, or I'm gonna ban you.
Banning you.
Man, I'm still hearing that.
I'm hearing it too.
Static TV. All right, I'm gonna use my power in the right way here, and there you go.
What you got there, Cody's? What are you doing? What you got? Oh,
Dojo,
got your new toy.
my suggestion is to check your mic settings, hang up, and call back, and you'll probably be good. Not trying to overstep my boundaries by muting you. The reverb is bad, bud. Love it.
I muted him twice. It's okay.
Here,
They'll figure it out.
this whole time I thought he was muting himself.
No, yeah, I muted him just now.
No, I muted. I'm sorry, Dojo. You know I love you, and it's like nothing personal. It's just like I have a massive migraine right now, and I can't hear that noise. Like if I hear it, it's just like, oh god, it's like reverb in my brain.
No one wants that.
Fuck no. Oh my god, my head is killing me. Now it's like moving up. Like the pain in my forehead is like moving up into the side. Oh fuck.
You ever get your migraines? You ever get
I like
auras like
I never really get migraines like ever, but this one I get like headaches here and there, but normally I can just like let it go, but this like is seriously painful. I mean, I can hardly
Yeah.
open my eyes because that's how painful it is.
I get fucking blind spots in my vision.
Now
when I
the
get-
fucking train is coming. Oh my god. Like it's just everything is like happening.
You're getting scummed by a train live.
Yeah, that's what I get, man. That's how someone in one of the
There
chats.
is a fucking spider on my phone.
You're getting stung by spiders and trains.
Like I'm like life is like can it be worse right now?
I'm waiting to see what the heck's his name? The squirrel go running across that power line above you.
Frankie.
Frankie.
A squirrel.
I saw him earlier this season too. I haven't seen him since though, honestly. He is like he's got issues basically. He's a squirrel and he like used to live in this tree or this tree up front, and he can't climb anything, and he can't like fully walk across anything. Like he's like I think he's like literally mentally challenged. And he's a squirrel named Frankie, and he'll fall off the power lines. Like he'll just be walking across and then he'll fall off.
Dude, we've been in the middle of a live stream. Susie's sitting outside, and all of a sudden, you just see a squirrel running across the power lines and just fall right off there.
And I'm like, no, I remember that one. I looked back and I'm like, oh, there's Frankie. And you're like, oh my God, Frankie. And then I looked back again and he was even barely across, but he fell. And then I'm like, oh yeah, no, he's gone.
That was so funny.
We have a fucking walnut tree in my backyard, and this big ass tree. The squirrels are, because they want the fucking walnuts, they'll, get in and get the fucking nut inside. But these motherfuckers, there's power lines in my backyard too. They will like jump like flying squirrels off this walnut tree and land on these power lines that like fucks up my internet and my fucking TV connection and shit. Damn, you can watch them do it. They just like fucking leap off the tree and land.
And like when they're chasing each other too, like they'll like do circles around the tree and they'll destruct anything in their path basically.
Well, we have, I don't know if you guys do, but we have the regular colored squirrels, the brown, but we also have black squirrels in Indiana.
Yeah, we've got black squirrels. We've also got like the massive gray squirrels too.
Yeah, we have black and regular. We don't have gray. But these black squirrels are like aggressive. I don't know if that's stereotypical.
Yeah, that's how the gray ones are too.
These fuckers are like assholes, like picking on the brown squirrels.
But they're so massive, like even to humans, like there's so many people around this area that they just get accustomed to it. So like when it comes time, like when all the acorns come off of the tree and then they're like picking it up and shit like that, and you walk by them, like even with a dog, they'll be like, I don't fucking care. Like you're gonna come here in my yard, you know what I mean? Like they're just like asshole fuck. Like they're such assholes.
Someone in the chat, I am in Two-Pain, says maybe he gets into Susie's cans. I think he's talking about the squirrel. Maybe that's what's going on. Who knows?
No, I wouldn't waste alcohol like that, to be honest, and I wouldn't let it. I'm into pain. Yeah, no. No.
That's what he acts like, though. He acts
That's
like
exactly what he acts like. He acts like he's hammered and he hadn't gotten sleep for like 3 days. Yeah, exactly. And I understand that. But I can tell you, I mean, maybe he eaten some fermented res. I don't know.
That's I've been a lot of places hunting and stuff, and a lot of the foxes will get into grapes when they like ferment and stuff, and they get all hammered.
Yeah, they'll be hammered. Yeah, I love foxes.
At the old house I lived at, there was a crab apple tree, and they ferment too. And we would have fucking raccoons that would get them when they fell to the ground, and they'd be all like stumbling over and shit, like passed out by the crab apple tree.
Yeah. You just go outside and you're like, yeah, typical Monday night. It's all good. Like,
Yeah, the raccoons are fucking drunks. They don't give a shit.
yeah, and they can't even like go forward anymore. They just get to the point where they just hop up and down, like, and they think they're moving forward, but they're really not.
My fucking dog, I had to take him to the vet one time. Gizmo, the Shar-Pei, that's on my Facebook. You seen him?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he ate a fucking crab apple one time and was like throwing up from it and shit. Because he walked inside and I saw him like he like fell into my coffee table. Like I was like, what is going on with you, dude? He was all like, and then he started getting sick. I was like, yeah, something's not right. And I took him to the vet. They like pumped his stomach. They said he ate a fucking crab apple and was drunk. Like it literally, he was like hammered off it. He was like, yeah, he was fucking.
Funny stuff.
Yeah, the vet luckily was only like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I
down
bet
the
you
road.
that cost you a lot of money just to even go there.
$950 fucking dollars later, he was okay.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
For eating a crab apple of all things. I wanted to cut that fucking tree down.
My old dog that I had before I got this pit bull, she just like, I'd give her food and then she would like eat it all and then just throw it all up. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And like, she just kept doing it over and over. So I took her to the vet and well, it was a long, complicated story, but at the end of the story, she ate something that actually blocked her intestines. And they had to go in and cut out like 4 feet of intestines and then sew them back together. And yeah,
so
and ended up costing me like $2,000. And they wanted payment right now, or you're not getting your dog back.
right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
fucked up, first of all, but it was like a bowel obstruction pretty much, right?
Is this any better?
That's much
Oh,
better.
he's back. Yeah, it's better. You're good now, Dojo. If you ever do that again on anyone's stream, you're going.
No, I think it's because I was on my tablet and it was on charge.
Yeah, you're good
oh,
now.
that's much better. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's no, I can't even hear that. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, it sounds like your dog had a bowel obstruction, which is why it couldn't pass anything.
Yeah, that's what it was. Whatever she ate, it got stuck in her bowels and she just couldn't, take any more food down. And when I took her into the vet, they were like, they checked her out and they're like, oh, we don't know exactly what's going on, but we'll have to do an x-ray. And I'm like, okay. And so I think they were keeping her. Yeah, they were keeping her overnight anyway. So they were like, it's just best to go home. I'm like, all right, I'll go home then. I came home. It was like the most lonely freaking time of my life because I came home and there's no little dog running around.
I would never be able to handle that. Like, I couldn't handle that, like, all the way. I mean, like, my dog's right on my lap right now. But, I mean, my dog is like my life, man.
Yeah. Well, before I even pulled into my driveway, they called me back and they were like, okay, we x-rayed her, and it's
X-rated her.
But they said
doggy style live.
Yeah, doggy style live.
That they said she had like uterine cancer or something like that, and they had to take her uterus. I was like, because they were like, we need permission. I'm like, save my dog, like do whatever, And the next day I went in to see her, which they wouldn't let me see her. But that's when they were like, oh yeah, it wasn't uterine cancer, but we went ahead and fixed her anyway. It was purebred Brittany Spaniel. And
I remember that. Yeah. I remember, and you were like, we're ready to sue them.
I was pissed, man. But then they wouldn't let me have my dog. They said they had to keep it over for the weekend because that was like Friday, or I think it was Thursday I took her in. And then Friday I went in to see her. They wouldn't let me see her, but then they told me to come back Monday. When I came back Monday, I was like, do you take payments? And they were like, yeah, sure. Like, we can do a payment plan for you. I'm like, okay, good. Because $2,000, like that's pretty hard to come up with on the spot,
Yeah, like, let me fork out $2,000 fucking dollars for you real quick.
And
yeah, exactly. That's fucked up.
The nurse talked to the doctor and then came back out and was like, yeah, we can't do a payment plan. I'm like, what? Like, you want
I would have been like, bitch.
I'm like, you want me to like give you a mortgage payment just because because my dog had something happen to her? Like, you can't set me up with anything? Nope.
I almost fucking had to. It wasn't even their fault, but I was on vacation. I went to Miami with some of my friends. So I dropped off Gizmo at one of those kennel places that'll house dogs because I didn't have anyone that could watch them. So it was one of those places that, you know, they feed them and stuff. And I looked and it had good reviews and everything. So I was in Miami for a week. And then when I got back to Indianapolis, when I picked him up, he had this big fucking swelling on his eye. And I was like, my immediate thought is I'm going to fucking have to kill one of these motherfuckers because I didn't know what was going on. Like, I just see my dog with a big ass welt on his fucking head. So I walk back in and I'm like biting my tongue so fucking
You're like
hard.
ready to throw down.
Oh, I was like literally I don't care if I go to jail. You know, something happened to my dog while he was there.
Oh, fuck
But
yeah.
what had happened
If anybody talked to Coda or hurt him or anything, there would be a genocide here.
Yeah, what had happened was he got stung by a fucking bee on his eye. And and is it like they were showing me like they gave me some ointment to use to like rub on it and shit. But I knew when they said that it was true because Giz had gotten stung before in the eye and it just like swells up real big. I felt so bad. So Benadryl is safe for dogs. So I'd just put a little Benadryl and wrap it in some cheese and give it to him. And then the swelling would go down. I would rather me be in pain any day of the week than my fucking dog. You know, I can't.
Oh, fuck yeah. Like, look at him. Like, he's like, hey, you, come here. Hey, sit.
There he is. He's a good boy.
Good boy. Shake. Shake. Hey. Good boy. You're my baby, huh? My baby?
I love
and like
the
he
eye.
always, yeah, he'll like literally he'll just sit right there. Like this is like his favorite. Oop. This is his favorite spot. Is like right in between here.
He's a good boy.
That sounds like most guys.
You a good boy? Are you a good boy? Yeah. Mwah.
Dang, Scheller says his cat ate a piece of plastic, blocked her from eating, and had to get an operation. $3,900.
God damn.
Yeah, surgeries are expensive for animals. Pet insurance, honestly, is like it's like good pet insurance. Oh, I'm sorry, you were yawning. Is like $60 a month, but like you get like $2 million worth of like surgeries like for free with like a deductible, or you can get like a $70 one and have everything for free. If anything, because he's a purebred, this one, and they tend to have the most problems, like any purebred dog, I mean, and it's like super expensive. So $61.87 or whatever a month is like seriously worth it when it comes to like pet insurance, because you don't want to be stuck with that. Like my old dog had he like swallowed a tampon. I don't mean for this to sound gross, but he swallowed a tampon and like he couldn't shit it out, so it just like festered in his intestines. And we had to like rush him to Saskatoon. And if we were like an hour late, like he would die. And that was $2,200 later as well. And plus like just the gas mileage getting over there. That was my old wiener dog too. So he's like super small.
Yeah.
And this was like years and years and years ago. Like that was my old dog Dexter. And yeah, that was probably when I was about 19. So that would be like over 10 years ago.
See, that's why mine was so stupid, though, is I don't even know how would chain is when I would, because if I wasn't outside, I had a chain when he would go out, you know, long enough that he could walk around and stuff, but I wasn't going to let him. I didn't have a fenced backyard, so I'd have to chain him. But on this particular time, when he ate that stupid ass crab apple, I walked out with him and was playing. I had a basketball court in my backyard, full half court with a light and all this shit, you know, real nice. So I was shooting around, and I was out there for like 10 minutes, you know, sweating my ass off. And I was like, all right, guys, come on, go inside. And he seemed fine when he got up on my deck and was walking in. But then like when he got inside, like I said, he like fell into the coffee table. It was like, and I knew something was up. Like, what's going on? And you know, like rubbing him, you know, rubbing his head, like what's going on? Then he started throwing up. I was like, yeah, something's wrong. And the fucking doctor says, yeah. You have any like crabapple trees around? Because they're common in Indiana. He's like, yeah, I got one in my backyard. He's like, pretty sure that's what it was. He's like, we pumped his stomach and got it out. But he just said my dog was drunk. I'm like, oh, okay.
Hold on.
Well, thanks. Hey, at least he has got to get drunk. You know, I never gave him any beer or anything. $950 for a crabapple. That's ridiculous.
Oh, and I missed Mike Hawk. What's up? No, she didn't even.
I get it.
Oh, one of your ear loop things, yeah. I didn't see it either.
Where the fuck? What the fuck?
My cat ate a piece 30. Yeah, you said that one. 3,900. Damn. All right, go fish office. Have a good one. Love
That's
you,
a
buddy.
car, man. $3,900. You can get a decent used car for that.
Oh yeah, dude, you can get a used car for $1,500. I mean, it might be a hoop.
Yeah, you can get a used car here for like $500. Like, don't expect it to run though.
Dojo left. I banned him. Love you, buddy. You're gone.
Yeah, I love it, man, but like that shit was just like like it was just like a constant vibration in my earbuds. What do they call eardrums?
Just said, be right back. Supervisor is here.
Yeah, right? He's like, hold on, I gotta tell them I'll be right back.
You got caught live.
Oh, what I was gonna say was my last job gave you like free. I think you had to pay something for the insurance or something like that, but they gave you free pet insurance. Like there was so many different.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's so many different like perks to the job that they had.
And that's like almost like benefits, but like that is like going above and beyond like what they really have to do technically. And that's so cool that they would like look after you and like make sure that your pet is also looked after, so you don't have to have like a $5,000 check and like or a bill for fucking because your pit bull swallowed a tampon, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. That's so cool because you don't hear that a lot here. Like actually it's unheard of.
I never heard of it before until it happened. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Free pet insurance? Really?
I'd have been like, fuck yeah.
There was all kind of weird stuff like that. Like there was so many different things that we could get like for free that I didn't even look into all the different stuff because there was just so many. It was like you get like 50% off like Hertz rental cars. You get like there was like 30 different companies around the like US.
Yeah, they all have like people like mostly from the company that go there and stuff like that. So they've initiated a deal. Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's how it was working when I worked for Mercedes. Like I got like a $200 gym membership per year. And that's the corporate cost for, like, I know what you mean. Like there's like a bunch of
smart idea too, because then you keep your workers healthy. And then that way they don't call off work.
It was right across the street, like literally right across the street.
Yeah, but if you like go and work out all the time, then you're probably not going to be calling off a lot because you're always sick.
Yeah, exactly. And plus they look good, right? Like but I worked in the collision center, so I wasn't like at the Mercedes dealership, but this was like the body shop of Mercedes that I worked at.
I get 50% off at Bath and Body Works. Wow. All my candles.
Yeah, man, that would be so sick. Like, I love candles. I have like a candle thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'll like, if I can, and I'll have like the night out for myself or whatever, I'll like light candles and I'll just sit in the living room like with a bunch of candles lit around me and with my dog on my lap, of course.
Yeah, you guys haven't seen it, but I have a big statue of the Buddha. Hands up, and I put candles around it at night when I'm sleeping, like surrounding it in this corner back here.
Are you a Buddhist then, I guess?
I can't be Buddhist because you can't have any mind-altering substances, but I do everything besides that. I follow.
Buddhism is like Buddhism is like basically
Buddhism has 7 core values, and one of them is alcohol is not permitted. So I technically can't be a Buddhist, but the philosophy itself I follow.
Basically, I guess.
Yeah, I follow everything else of it. I mean, I've read the Buddhist Bible and everything, and it's you know, it's
Is
what I
there
like.
a Buddhist? I didn't even know there was no, like, honestly, like, I'm asking, like, there's a Buddhist Bible? Like,
Yeah.
similar to what the Bible.
It's not similar at all to the Christian
No,
Bible.
I said, but, like, in relation to, like, this is the Buddhist Bible in relation to, like, the Bible would be to some, like, Christians or Catholics or whatever.
Yeah.
Would
Yeah.
this be, okay, to them. Okay, yeah, got you.
The only reason I got the cross is because my family are all Christians, and my grandmother that I got that for was real devout fucking Christian. So I got the cross, but I don't follow Christianity myself.
I went to a,
Cheers.
so my family was all Christian too, yeah.
That was mine.
Or Anglican, mine were, like, I grew up Anglican, and then I went to a Catholic private school for high school, and now I'm an atheist. Like, it define mind altering. Okay, where your mind is not in the norm, you're basically, think of your mind as in a box. Think of outside as, that's the altering experience for your mind because you're not used to it. You're out of your comfort zone. Mind altering, doing that of which you are afraid of.
Think of
Yeah,
you've been drunk. I'm sure you've been drunk before, I'm assuming. Imagine when you're sober compared to when you're drunk.
Oh, that, yeah.
Your mind is altered because you're not in the same state anymore. It's not really you. It's I mean, you're there in essence, but
I totally
mind is not.
I believe that, actually. Like, I believe that, like, when you're high, like, you're more susceptible to, like, other, like, because everything in your life is a confounding variable. Like, anything can change at any time. But, like, where your mind is when you're fucking high is, like, it's, like, a completely different, you know, like, I guess, aura of living, if you will. Like, that is, and that's totally, like, that is, I guess, would define mind altering.
Rev, show me your can, or I'm gonna have to hop off here.
Quickly running out.
Ban you from your own channel.
I'm gonna ban Rev live. He's gone. I had someone 2 nights ago fucking mute me on my own channel. I was having a stream. There's like 10 people in there on the panel. You were in there, Rev. And I was muted for like 10 minutes and didn't even know it. I had no clue who did it.
That's right. That was not me. I don't think I've ever muted anybody except for on my own live stream. And before I do it, I say, I'm about to mute you. So unmute yourself.
That's what I just did. Sorry,
Kyle.
but I'm about to mute you. I'm sorry. I can't handle it.
Kyle fucking muted me for like, and I didn't even realize for 10 minutes. I'm like talking and you just over here like.
That's my favorite part about going live, like when you can mute people and they don't know that they're muted and they just talk like nobody's listening at all.
Well,
like, and you can see like their faces are like, is nobody listening to me? And then it's like, oh, you're fucking muted, and you're like, what the fuck?
I was getting pissed because I thought the motherfuckers on my panel were ignoring me. And I was like talking directly to people.
Sorry, I just think it's hilarious. Like
I was getting no response. I even like was asking people questions. I was like, hold on, I gotta ask you something. Everyone's I hear Rob's in the back. He's like, yeah, I caught a fish. And all
you're like, why is nobody listening?
I did. I put my hands up. I'm like you fucking with me?
Oh my God.
Then I look in the corner and I see the stupid fucking mic is canceled out. I was like, oh, okay. I guarantee it was Kyle's fucking bitch ass. I know it was.
No, but you can. Other people in the chat can see who muted who or whatever, right? Like.
Yeah, I didn't realize though because I didn't think of there'd be that big of a cunt to mute me on my own stream. I was like, I know it was Kyle. It had to have been.
I think.
If not, I wouldn't know who it was.
Hilarious. Like, I love it. Like, not just you, but like whenever anyone like doesn't know they're muted, and you just see them like in the end, like they're just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, why is this not? Oh.
Yeah. Like, every time I join a live stream, for some reason my microphone doesn't work. I gotta unplug it and put it back in.
If you look at like 3 out of the last 4 on my panel, the first thing I say is Rev. You got to turn your mic on, man. Can't hear you.
Well, yeah, that exactly happened today. Like when he invited me to like the Hangout series, sent me the link, and we went live, and then he's like, and he's like, and I'm like, nope, can't hear ya. Like literally at the same time, and then he's like, yeah, whatever he did, unplug it, and then plug it in again.
Yep.
I drank 2 cans. I'm gonna go get number 3 live.
Number 3? Ooh, the shocker.
Only 3. I didn't wake up till 7:30 p.m. live.
Hmm. Are you having fun with that? Yes, you are. I love you so
Jeeves, quit licking your nipples.
much. He's tearing up an entire tooth for, and it's like all over the room right now, but I don't care because if he's having fun, then I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to clean this up, that's absolutely sure. Don't eat it, you dunce. Oh my god, that's why you're blocked up all the time. Okay, don't eat it. You can chew it, but don't. No, that was not an invitation. Look at him. All right, come here. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, you just went back to get the other half of the tube. But what you got there? Where's your toy? Where's your toy?
What you doing there, Coda?
Oh, he heard that.
Coda.
Oh, who's that? Hey, come here. Come here. Now he wants to rip apart this box. Cody, come here. Come here. Come over here. Come on. Oh, good boy. Hey, who's that?
Look at that cutie.
Who's that?
Look how cute that puppy doggy is.
What are you eating? There's nothing even on there that's edible. Like, honestly. And he's
Like, I'm eating anything I can find.
yeah. Coda. Oh my god, did you just fart in my face? Just crop this, did you?
That's one good thing about my dog. I don't think I've ever known that she farted.
Every single, like, he's a loud farter. Like, every single time, like, he stretches, it's like, and like, it's just like out of nowhere, too. It's the funniest thing.
Oh, fuck.
Stop. Look at his little feet.
Got bit by a fucking mosquito live. You can't even walk outside in Indiana anymore without a goddamn mosquito biting you.
We haven't had, like, I have not bitten by a mosquito at all this summer. I swear to God, not once. I haven't even seen one.
I literally walked.
Springtime, but not in the summer.
I fucking walked outside just to my Buick to get. I had a 40-pack of Ice Mountain water. I was bringing it inside. And I'd be goddamn if I didn't get bit in the fucking wrist by a mosquito. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm allergic. So mine like swell up.
Everybody's like allergic to mosquitoes.
No, I mean, whenever mine, when they welt up, they get way bigger than most people. Like it's going to be a big ass welt that you'll see. I'll show you when it starts doing it. But
Cody, come on. I'm going to take you outside now.
the good thing is,
I'm like, look at this. He's like, nope. He was just like totally biting me. Okay, go. Hey, I'm going to make you go outside. Come on.
That was one of the first things when I got my dog. No biting whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.
You can't
Go.
bite. You can't do anything like that because you're a pit bull and people freak
Go.
out.
Hurry go.
I did it with Giz too. Like I would play with them. I'd let him nip, kind of, do that. But one time he caught me. Like he went too hard. I immediately said, "Hey," I stopped it, and he knew that I wasn't playing around anymore. I said, "Come here." Then you know how dogs, when they kind of cower a little bit and their tail starts wagging, they're trying to like make up to you. They know you're pissed off.
Yeah, like, but they're like, please don't. Like, they're sucking
Yeah.
up to you, kind of.
I wasn't going to do anything to him, but I said, "Don't do that again." I'm doing that. He's licking me in the fucking face and shit. I said, "Hey, I said, don't do it again. That fucker caught me. He was playing, but he bit down too hard and pierced the skin. And I was like,
yeah, Coda does that too. Like he's exactly like that. Where like, but he doesn't mean to. And did you know, like, okay, ever notice when you're playing like with your dog, and then he gets like a little bit too or he or she or whatever gets a little bit too playful, and they like bite you like harder than they intend to, and then every time afterwards they sneeze.
yeah,
You're like, no, and then they just like are like, you know what I mean? That is actually what do you want? An instinctive thing that dogs do to let you know, I'm sorry. I know that I was like out of line on that. Like, and that's actually like a thing that dogs, that's why they do that, is to let you know that, hey, I understand that was a little bit too like rough or whatever. And they sneeze after every single time.
another one they do too is yawn. You ever see your dog yawn?
Yeah. Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
If they feel cornered or feel like in danger or
so
anything like that, you'll see them start yawning.
That's their submissive. That's them being submissive. Yeah.
I never put my hands on Gizmo one time. I mean, I smack him around just playing with him because he's 115 pounds. He's a big fucking dog.
Yeah,
but
I don't know with Coda too.
I've never.
But then
I guess
Coda jumps up and bites my tits. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, that's like where he goes, and that's why like, every single time I play with him, I'm like, okay, let's go play. You know what I mean? But because he's a shepherd.
Gizmo bite my tits.
No, it's seriously harder than it sounds. I mean, wait, hold on.
That's what she said.
No, it's more difficult than it sounds because it hurts like a lot. I mean, he just, it's like taking a crayfish to your fucking nipple.
Yeah, that's what happens every time someone says Gizmo. Like, I've had people over and they'll be like, man, that's all, he's a lot bigger than I thought. I'll be like, that's what she said. And just start clapping. Just be like,
And my dog, if I like raise my hand in the air, she'll just like hit the floor.
I've totally like taught Coda to do that actually since you taught like Davey to do that.
I never taught her that. Like I wonder if like the guy who had her for the 6 weeks that she was born till like I got her, was he beating the crap out of her or something? Because I've never hit this dog.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that something like that happened. I mean, sad to say, but yeah, I wouldn't doubt she's just instinctive to that.
Yeah, and it's like 9 years. Like she's like 9 years old or maybe even older. Still does it. Just raise my hand and she'll hit the floor immediately.
I had a pattern with Gizmo that I would used to do. He's getting old now. He's probably only got like, I hate to be morbid about it, but like a year or two left. He's getting up there. He'll be 11 in December. But and Shar-Pei's life expectancy isn't as high as a lot of dogs. But I used to do this thing.
Oh, Shar-Pei with the wrinkles on the face.
That's the dog in my profile picture on Facebook. That's good.
Yeah,
But
I love that one.
But anyways, I taught him. I had a progression that he learned, and he would do it perfect. It'd be sit, obviously. I'd say paw, up, and then I'd say no, I want the other one. So sometimes he would go up, and then I'd say the other one. He'd put the fucker down, go to that, and I'd say down. I had him to a point where I didn't even have to say it anymore, just like signal. And then he's straight like this.
Yeah.
Then it'd be play dead, and his ass would go. Be still as a fucking arrow on the side, and then I say over, his ass would roll over. Then I say up, and he'd get back to sit position. I'd take his treat and put it on his nose. He has a big ass snout, and I'd put the treat on top of his nose, and I'd say stay. I could walk back into the fucking bathroom, be in there for like a minute, come back, and that goddamn treat's still there. His ass is still just like fucking a statue. Be like, the snap meant you can get it. I trained that dog. I did my best. That dog is smart as hell. Like Shar-Peis are kind of stubborn dogs.
Yeah.
So he was a little bit harder to train, but he ended up getting it.
Some might argue that that's actually easier to train a stubborn dog because once they imprint on you, they're gonna listen to you like with nothing else. Like they're not even gonna listen to anything else. Like you can just him. Well, he's stubborn and kind of stupid as well. Well, he's not. He's not stupid. He's just ignorant, I guess.
This pit bull was the easiest dog ever to train. I trained her like within
Train
seconds.
him then, please, because he is quite the dick, and he's got like super anxiety every time I'm not in the room.
What
And
up?
when I'm there, I can't even go to the bathroom without him butting his way into the door. Like
Oh,
he
fuck,
headbutts the
Rob.
door.
What's up,
I
Bloomberg?
forgot. Sorry, Sid, I wasn't trying to interrupt you, but Rob, it's our birthday is in 2 days and like 2.5 hours. So
What's
if
up?
you're gonna
man?
join, you better join because your younger brother is getting ready to go to Chuck E. Cheese and slam a fifth with you and jump through the roof into the
All right, well said. Well said. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Even 2 cans, I feel a lot better already. That's my third right there. But I'm already feeling better.
That's what I'm saying, man. My heartburn was so bad, but I just drank a couple beers and bang, went away.
My head is still pounding. Like I can't. Like it just a fucking migraine. Like I can feel it over here. Like my temple being like boom, 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 boom.
So you're not gonna drink any cans until your head gets better.
No, I'm gonna still drink my can here, and smoke the cigarette and deprive my brain of oxygen once again.
You said
There you
you already sent Bloomberg a link, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I just got a random message.
Oh my god, lasagna! Fuck, man. Oh my god, I could go for some goddamn lasagna right now.
I'm
Oh, I
cooking
did-
lasagna live. Rob, where are you? Get in here, you motherfucker. My older brother, I need guidance. Where you at? I'm gonna be 12. You're gonna be 13. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
to-
Bob and I are the same age. He's older than me by like 7 or 8 months.
I will be 12 years old in almost 2 days. So
Fuck
I'm
yeah!
excited.
I remember 12.
I was born in July 14th, July 14th, 2007. If you guys want to
That's
join,
so funny. That's the year I graduated. And then don't even ask what year Rev graduated.
I graduated in 2012 live. I was only 5 years old. I was an honor student.
I graduated
Who
in
cares?
1996.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Rev, I was 3 years old when we got
Old and distinguished. That's definitely good.
Hey,
But
but the thing is, I have an old soul. Rev has a young soul, so that's why we drink cans together. Because I was only 3 when he graduated. I'm live. Cheers.
I was
I'll be
born
12.
in
Rob's gonna be 13. Rob, get in here, or I'm gonna fucking ban you. I'm not kidding.
I was
Cheers.
born in the 80s too. And
I
you
was
were
born in the 70s.
What year were you born, Rev?
78.
My mom was born in 1970.
My mom was born in
My
1954.
mom will be
Oh wait,
50 on March.
that was my adopted mother. My biological mother was born in. Hold on, I was just born in. So it was like 71.
Damn.
71.
Yeah.
My parents were both born in the 50s. Like 50,
Well, my
56, I think.
my dad, like my adopted dad, who's my dad, born in 51, on July 15th. And then,
Whoa.
yeah,
After my birthday.
I told you that already. And my mom was born 1954 on April 5th. So she is in Aries, and her birthstone is Diamond. And my dad's is, what are you guys, Ruby?
Cancer, yeah. Ruby.
No, birthstone is Ruby, and then
Yeah, Ruby.
his sign is Cancer. Yeah.
I'm actually buying it's going to be 14 karat gold, but the chain itself is going to be just a cobra with all rubies.
Yeah.
King cobra.
Which was
If you do like
I don't have the $14,000 for it yet, but I'm going to get it one day.
Fuck yeah, and you know what?
Cheers.
Like if you actually like invest on doing something like that, like have a chain like that, that would be like you would never ever lose that shit. And you would
Oh,
be
hell
so
no. I never lose these. These
you'd
are
be
always
proud. You'd be proud to like look at it and you'd be like, this is my fucking Cobra with rubies. Like that's oh yeah, that shit's meaningful, man. You could even get that tattooed on you somewhere. Probably.
I am. I'm gonna get a. I'm getting a cobra right here over my tit, right here. Big ass cobra. Tupac had Nefertiti. If you know who that is, Egyptian goddess. Not goddess, she's an empress.
I know who that is, yeah.
I'm getting the cobra logo right here. I'm gonna get it right. Kind of go around my tit, maybe all the way down my side. Who knows?
Yeah, that would be cool actually. Yeah, if you did that, like somehow found a way like for your nipple to be like just like all of it around the nipple and
Like
come down like on your side a little bit. Yeah, that would be cool.
the nipple is the eye of the cobra, and then you have the.
No, where your nipple is, that's where the snake's mouth is open, like it's about to bite your nipple.
No,
Yeah.
that would be stupid. No, I'm sorry, Rev, that would be stupid. I know you're trying to play a joke, but
Yeah, where the fuck my tattoo up? Damn it. Get that.
I
And on
could,
this
you know what?
side,
I could draw it for you if you wanted.
then on this side, I'm gonna get a bunch of Egyptian hieroglyphics going down live.
Yeah, I love Egypt. That's why I got the Eye of Horus and the
Yeah.
Eye of Thoth.
Dude, I've studied Egyptian fucking history. That was when I was young. For some reason, that was something that really, really fucking interested me.
Sorry, I'm reading Blumberg's comment, nipples live. But yeah, no, that
I got this game.
yeah, exactly. I was literally just about to bring that up. Creed Origins. If you love Egypt and shit, play it. Like I'm not even kidding you. You will not be disappointed. It is all about ancient Egypt.
My birthstone is sapphire.
Mine's an opal.
I totally did not remember this. I thought I knew what it was, so I googled it, and I'm like, nope, totally would never have called
Yours was? Yeah, I could have told
What
you
color
that.
is that?
What?
blue.
Sapphire is blue. Opal is like a rainbow color.
Actually, it says 5 stones.
And I got red, but that's good because
It says
mine is red.
carnelian. I don't even know what that is. Carnelian. Carnelian. Jade, jasper, moss agate, and blue sapphire.
Oh, red jasper is probably one of my favorite stones. But yeah, no, those are the types of whatever stone it is. Those are the types. Like,
Well,
look up.
crab. I'm gonna pop out of the pan and bite Rob Blumberg in the ankle live. Cheers.
Vegan lasagna, man.
You
Rab,
deserve it, Rob.
look
I'm
up
gonna
a
bite
rainbow
you.
opal.
Look up what?
Crabs are assholes. I got bit by a crab one time. Fucking hurt.
Opal.
What opal?
Rainbow.
Uh,
That's my fucking birthstone, man.
Has anyone else got pinched by a crab before?
yep.
Yes.
Many times.
It hurt like a motherfucker, dude. It latched onto my goddamn ankle, like wouldn't let go. I was like smacking it. Get the fuck out.
I had a dock spider once. Like I was wearing rubber boots because we were gonna go take out the dam, like across the lake, and this dock spider jumped on my leg. And you know me with spiders, it's not funny. And it crawled down my boot, and I'm trying to get this boot off, and it bit me. And I actually still have the scar. Like I'm not even kidding you. Like there is a little bite mark there. What's up, Brendo?
So Brando.
Brendo, you're live. Cheers. I'm gonna drink another can. Sadly, I only have one can after this, so it's gonna be a short night for Cobra. But
Maybe sure. I want to start playing some of my game again, but my headache is like still there. Like my migraine is just not going away.
it'll go away. Give it time. Almost my fucking birthday. It's always weird. My birthday always is a weird day because it's like, how the fuck is it already my birthday?
It's like Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, the next year. Yeah, my birthday was on Saturday, like a couple of years ago, and that was like I was like, fuck, whatever. We're
Well, I get
partying.
to celebrate That's what Anticorp said. He's like, Thursday through Sunday is actually Cobra's birthday. And I was like, fuck yeah. I get 4 days for my birthday weekend.
Oh, okay. Well, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. Okay.
So I get
Thursday was that far away from Sunday.
I got today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. So I'm gonna probably drink about 150 cans live. Cheers.
Cheers. Grab me one.
Hey, Rev, you gotta take shots for my birthday live.
I was taking shots last night, that's for sure. Whew.
Yeah, I saw you last night shooting fucking liquor live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob Blumberg, get the fuck in here.
Oh my god, I gotta go for some fucking lasagna right now, honestly. Like, I've been thinking about it for like since you mentioned it. Like, it's gonna be so good. God damn it.
What?
I don't
I'm
think my
into
stomach can handle lasagna right now.
I've been
Burn and then red sauce afterwards. Ugh.
Yeah.
That sounds so good.
I had fucking enchiladas tonight live.
Yeah, that's got red sauce.
I did the white chicken chili enchiladas.
Okay. What's that? Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, look at that cutie.
Oh my god, she's fucking beautiful, man.
You okay? Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. I do the same thing with Coda. Oh my god. I'm like, hey, no.
I love boxers, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Like, I love boxers.
I like
They have-
all bully dogs.
They have the same like lips that hang down like Shar-Peis that kind of go
They're
down.
so hyped for the boxers. Like, Brando, is it hard to keep a leash on her? Or what?
She's okay about the leashes when I'm handling her a bit. I mean, but she gets really excited when she sees other dogs or people, but she's not an aggressive one. She just wants to be like, oh, hey, and then be in somebody's face, you know.
She's just like, everything is like, the world is my bitch. Like, I'm going to look at everything around here I want to be friends with. You, I like you. Yeah, I'm going to be friends with you. Yeah, that's exactly how it is, like with the boxers. That's what I've been told.
Yeah, I mean, she's like extremely, she thinks she's a big old baby, so, I mean, at least she tries to act like she does anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like dogs. Anyone on the chat that doesn't like dogs, me or Rev will ban you, so just let us know now. We don't play that shit in here.
Yeah, if you don't like animals, you can go screw up. And,
I'm gonna buy a fucking parrot. Cheers.
oh my god! I was just talking about that the other day. That's so funny that you bring that up. And then I'm like, well, it's kind of like a life commitment because they live to be like 150 years old. Like, you actually have to put it in your will before you even buy it.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
some people will pass them down on to their kids and stuff, and like pass
Well,
it
you
on.
could always build a big old greenhouse and then just let the parrot loose in the greenhouse.
Fuck
But
yeah.
what's that? But yeah, okay. But wouldn't that be bad for the plants because birds are the only species that don't feel the heat from all that? Right?
No, it would work out all right in a way depending on because not all birds decide they think peppers are yummy or anything, but
Yeah, I know that, but it's still like a pod that they'll eat and they don't feel the effects of it, which is why like the seeds work so good when they're soaked in chamomile tea because it mocks the tannins that
so,
are.
I don't know. Maybe it could just be one of those things. I mean, depends on the bird, I guess. I mean,
So birds don't feel capsaicin? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but they don't feel the heat so they'll just sit there and eat your pods.
That's
like,
what I mean. Yeah, so they don't.
Yeah, they don't got the certain animals don't have those little receptors in that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying just birds. Yeah, no. Yeah, like rabbits, I don't think they would just eat, like, probably take the stem away. I had a problem with that when I first planted my plants on the garden.
I had a fucking robin land on my shoulder the other day. Who the fuck? I've never had that happen in my life. A robin.
No, but like that's so weird. Like, because robins for sure are probably nesting now. Like they probably got their eggs are almost hatched.
Yeah.
And, like, because robins are like way later, but they're aggressive birds. Robins are, so that's like impressive. That like one just sat there on your fucking shoulder.
Fuck out of it, but I felt it sit on my shoulder, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" You know, it like scared the shit out of me. And I moved and just.
Is that your white?
What the fuck is that? I've never had that. What kind of plant is that?
The pepper plant.
It's a Medusa.
Oh, it's a Medusa. Okay.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you're kidding. Is that a bonsai or like how? Like it's so low. I mean, I know it's a.
Well, I got it in like a 2 or 3 gallon container, or like a 2 gallon container or so.
Okay.
I mean, that's one of those ones that I noticed that, for me, works better in containers. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, 1 can left. Jesus.
Yeah, I got all like mostly my super hots in pots.
All I got's 4 cans and that skunked one.
I only have 1 can, Rev. You're gonna have to ban me.
Well, Brenda, like I said, like all my super hots for the most part are in pots, other than my King Star Lemon Starburst, which already has pods. I did share that video or that picture earlier, and then my Death Spiral. Those 2 are just in like raised, like way raised beds, though they're like 2 feet from the ground.
Yeah. Is there any kind of certain things you're looking forward to in regards to your plants?
I mean, I basically my grow space over winter, like my indoor grow space got very overcrowded, and most of my plants just lost all their leaves, and they were dead before they even like started really. And I'm just wondering, like, so if I maybe start like my super hots like end of January, and then like end of February start like my mild peppers, I'm just thinking that would be like good, right?
Oh, Canada, our home and native land. Glad. Here.
Yeah. This little bird. Yeah, I mean, I know up in Canada, you get a shorter growing season there. So.
Well, it's probably until like mid-September would be like when everything ends, so.
Hey, Rev, read the chat.
Yeah.
It's only fair.
Do it live.
No cans, you got to get banned. I mean, that's my rule, so it's got to be yours too. Brendo, do you drink cans, beers?
No, I don't really drink like that anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't drink like that either. I only had 19 last night. I'm going to go grab my last one real quick.
Ooh. Dog is still licking her nipples. Hey, stop. Maybe. No, there's your nipple, huh? What? You want to be on the live stream? She's just doing that funny thing where dogs do, where they cock their head to the side and look at you like, huh? And then do it the other way.
Hey, Sophie, what are you doing?
Whew. It's so weird how YouTube is reversed of the Hangouts. Like on this one, on mine, I'm looking this way. If I go to YouTube, I'm looking that way.
Yeah, I noticed that sometimes when I've put videos up, it's like, wait, how come it's flipped around?
Yeah. I don't know why it does that.
Yeah.
Doing? You gotta go outside? Go outside? Okay. Hang on a second. Let me let her outside.
Be nice, Sophie.
She walked outside and just stopped and just stood there and like turned around and looked at me at the door.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. Oh,
Sophie, come on. Get out of there. Hey, goofball, stop it. Hey, stop it. Get out of there. Come on. Come on.
gotta love dogs.
Yeah. That one is always chewing on some random patches of dirt for some reason.
Here we go, folks. It's a sad day. Already 10 o'clock almost. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I just woke up.
I literally did just wake up like 2.5 hours ago. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it feels like it should be like 2 p.m. It's got to be fucking 10. Oh, night. You're scumming.
What up, all night?
Uh-huh.
Right, here we go. The Forbidden Can.
Mm.
Well, I'm going to go live during the V-Bars live. Fuck Annie Corp. I'm doing mine.
The worst part is unless I do this out of order, which I probably won't do, my last can is going to be skunked.
But you got a bottle, though, so you're good.
Oh, I don't know if I could do any of those shots, man.
You'll have to bring it out, obviously.
What?
Sorry,
Yeah?
I'm eating like super fucking hot meatballs. My mouth is like on fire.
You're what? You're super hot.
Meatballs.
Kind of sound like Tony there. Had no clue what you said. I'm not lying, dude. I don't do it to fuck with her. I just don't understand what you're saying, like, ever.
Yeah, amazing.
I try, and sometimes I can piece together a couple words, but
I rely on the chat and other people that are on the live stream to try to interpret what she says.
well, Sal always says, "Oh, I know what she's saying." I'm like, Sal, you don't fucking know what she's saying. Shut up.
Yeah. I hear you coming.
I hear a train a coming. It's rolling around the bend.
Johnny Cash live.
And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when.
I love Johnny Cash.
That sounded like a machine gun.
I did. Part of the country are you from, Brenda?
right next to you. He's in Chicago.
Oh, that's where I was born, dude. Oh, yeah. Lived there for 6 years.
Yeah.
Well, not technically Chicago, I guess. I was in Evanston, but close enough. Right by the Northwestern campus.
You know, we got Chicago, Winnipeg, Indianapolis, and East Coast, North Carolina.
Yeah.
So East Coast, North Carolina, India, Scumulus, Winnipeg, and Chirac were live. Whoa, that train is scumming the stream. Gonna ban you.
Yeah, I gotta go catch a ride real quick.
All right.
But you think I'm gonna run after the train and hit your ride? Yeah, no.
Yeah, I just got this little metal hook over here. I'm just gonna say, whoop.
There you go. Perfect. All right. Are you you're gonna leave us or what?
He's gonna catch a ride on the train is what he meant. He's got to go live.
I don't want him to leave. I love Brenda.
I don't want to lose your love tonight.
Okay, hello. God damn it.
What's up, Pedro?
Hello.
Pedro is live.
And Dave from Tilapia Store. What's up?
Tilapia is a fish. It's live.
Yep. He sells tilapia.
In
I
Florida.
sell tilapia every day.
He's actually in Florida though.
My last fucking can. God, I hate to end it on this note, but
Oh my god, I didn't even finish my last can and I just opened my new one.
Of
I'm
course.
gonna ban myself after this can's gone, so you don't have to worry.
I'm just surprised that I was eating sweet and sour meatballs with hot sauce on it and I didn't get anything on my shirt. I'm like seriously impressed with myself.
That's a classy lady right there.
Can I say, yeah.
Oh, good grief.
Hey Rev, can I ban myself here in like 5 minutes?
Susie Skills, hell yeah.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna hit the ban button. Cortana, stop. Oh, where did Cortana just pop up for?
Whenever someone rolls a 5 or an 8, you can come back. No, nobody. Okay.
I couldn't hear anything. My volume just went out for a second. Although we come to the end of the road, well, I can't let it go.
And like the sun is like still literally shining on my backyard.
Oh, that's pitch
Yeah.
black here.
The sun isn't shining here.
Almost black. Close.
Well, yeah, Brando's lighter than you, and I'm lighter than Brando.
That makes sense. As you move further to the west, it's going to be lighter. That's how it goes. We're live.
Thank you for that little lesson there.
I told you geography with cans live. I'm not kidding. That's going to be my next stream.
Geography with cans live.
No, I always say featuring cans. But yeah, featuring cans.
Yeah, right.
It's like always the guest is just cans.
What's that, Brando?
What is that?
What
I
about
know it's
Brando?
hard to see right now, but this is a pepper plant.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
what kind though, Brando?
It's called sangria. But this one, I've had several of them come out in just the white color instead of just multicolor. But it's still the same thing.
So what is it called?
Sangria. It's an
Sang-
ornamental.
So
Ornamental.
what would you compare that to? Like, because it's obviously cluster, like it's a cluster plant.
Yeah, it's more like it's an ornamental variety. More, it's a no heat. It's all entirely sweet, and they can grow in a bush like kind of thing, but with a whole mess of peppers.
I don't want to sound stupid, but like my biggest question before I even started growing peppers was, can you eat ornamentals? Yes, right? Like I don't.
Yeah. That's actually a very common question people have because a lot of times people are told some aren't edible, but that's
Yeah.
only because they're more told that they're more to look at, but technically they are edible though.
Ornamental.
Right. I mean, even though some of them may not taste that good, but they are edible.
They are edible, yeah. But like what would you prefer? Like let's say like a Trinidad Scorpion compared to like a Black Pearl. Like what would you use? Like I mean I know they're not really in the same category at all, but I mean I'm just saying like for example, I know I can eat a Trinidad Scorpion. I've never tried a Black Pearl. And I know Black Pearls are ornamental.
Oh, well, I can say this: it'd probably be best to eat them when they're ripe, because that's where they have more of a flavor.
Yeah.
When they're not ripe, they just will taste more bland, and then and you'll taste a bit of spice to them, but it's just more like they'll be more, I don't know, have a little bit of fruitiness to them, but not anything too crazy.
That like
But
you can't like grow otherwise. Yeah, no. I know. Yeah, I've got some like ornamental seeds coming to me by the end of the season, but I never asked for them. He was just like, oh no, I'll send them to you. And I just was very like reserved on growing them to like take a spot in my garden, you know what I mean? Like them plants that I would like love to just grow and have pods out of and like their everyday use kind of like an orange habanero or you know what I mean? Like some of the super hot.
yeah, I've even seen some people just grow ornamentals and put in their flower beds and that. But I mean, really, just depends on what somebody has in mind. And the
Yeah.
plus side about ornamentals is they can tend to do really well in containers if you don't have room for them in the ground.
Blumberg is done cooking lasagna and about to eat it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I wish I had lasagna.
Rob, you ever fucking raise your voice at me again? Don't ever. You know better than that. Cheers.
Okay. I'm gonna have like just a 5-minute break.
I was listening to 5-minute break. Okay. What? A 5-minute break from what?
I guess us.
Yeah, she's like, all right, I got to take a break from you fucking cunts.
I could hear her saying that too.
Yeah. Cheers, Cobra brother. When's your B-day? I'll grab a KC 40 ounce and do it under 10. Oh, night. I've only said it like 400,000 times. My birthday is Sunday. So the 14th of July, grab your 40 and make a celebration video and talk a bunch of shit. I'll also be doing a live stream that night from 8 p.m. till 4 a.m. We're going to go 8 hours full stream. Anyone that wants to join, I know Rev will be there. And I'll have a lot of other people I already know that are going to be there. So Should be a good time. Bring your cans and your lettuce. We'll go live. Cheers. People are listening like, bring your lettuce. What the fuck are you talking about?
They're like, I'm growing lettuce.
Yeah, I got heads of lettuce.
Yeah, that night I probably should get beer for that night. I should probably not be drinking.
That would be that's a really good idea. Beer.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be smart to be drinking liquor that night.
You will not make it 2 hours if you bring liquor that night. So even with cans, I don't know. I'll probably pass out about 5-6 hours in, and the stream will just keep going. But I'm gonna try to make it. So.
I've done that before.
Yeah. So have I. Actually, I did it the other night. I passed out for like the last hour and a half on my stream.
I passed out one time, and other like Susie was there. She showed up like while I was passed out, and like other people, Blumberg showed up while I was all passed out, and they're like, "Yeah, man, people were like throwing super chats at you and everything." Like, I'm just sitting there passed out in my chair or in my couch, just.
Dude, you were making money sleeping.
I know.
Like, dude, I wish I could have fucking super chat. I'd do the same shit. I'd just be like, drink cans and then pass out, and people are like sending like $2, $3. Yeah. Wake up and see, oh, King Cobra has earned $41 in super chat.
I forget how much it was, but I got like multiple super chats that night. It was just hilarious.
Dude, Tony sent me. Told you she bought me a fucking retro Montreal Expos hat, but it's not going to be here in time for my birthday. I was going to wear it, but it'll come in, I think, like within like a week after my birthday. Hopefully, it's in Australia where it's getting sent from. But I told her, I was like, I thought she was fucking around, and then she sent me a picture and was like, it showed me that it got sent. I was like, yeah, I got a gift on here, and then Bounty sent me that, whatever that helmet thing was. He said, yeah, he sent that out last night. So I got 2 gifts, boys.
Nice.
Cheers to gifts. I don't have super chat because I'm a scumbag.
I've only had super chats for a little bit. I think since I hit, you had to have 1,000.
Yeah, you gotta have 1,000. How does the super chat work? Like, do you see it tally up? Does it get sent to like a PayPal, or like, how does that shit work?
Well, my channel's monetized, so they just add it right into whatever I'm earning off my videos. But the problem with super chats is YouTube takes like 30%.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. So you're better off if you like really want to donate, you just PayPal them, you know?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because if you're getting $1, you're only getting 70 cents. Like, oh, I mean, it's better than a kick in the ass, but
yeah.
Why does fucking YouTube get that?
That's YouTube for you.
Sadly, this is, what's that say? I am into how old? Are you talking about how old I'm gonna be? Is that what that means?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be 26, but in technical terms, I'll be 12. So.
He's like our little cute specimen, like from the millennia.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just a 12-year-old live. I'm pretty. I drink a lot more than most 12-year-olds, but besides that,
most.
Anyways, cheers to being 12. Ooh, God, I'm starting to fly through cans now. Cheers.
I am like still just like I need to fucking like rest or something. Like I don't even know.
What did me and Rev caught you say 5-minute break? What was the 5-minute break?
Because I need to pass out for like 5 minutes.
You literally slept for 5 minutes.
Yeah, in this chair. Like I'm not even joking.
Hey, I've slept in this chair for way more than 5 minutes.
I know that, but I did it for like, well, I didn't come back right in 5 minutes, but
I passed out on this bed at 10 a.m. today and slept until 7:30. I was not live. So,
I just wish that I could go to bed like last night.
all you need to do is turn your camera on and go get a can. You'll be
I
fine.
can't. It's telling me I can't. It says Hangouts can't use the selected camera. Without a working camera, the other participants won't be able to see it.
Unplug the camera and then plug it back in.
All right, hold on. Yeah.
There you go.
Right, yeah. That's all. I'm definitely gonna have to peace out though, like pretty soon, because I am buggered. Like, I need to get some freaking sleep.
I've heard so many people say that, and then they stay on for like another 3 hours.
No.
I mean, maybe we'll pass out.
I've also been up since like early this morning. I was hungover as shit.
I am into pain says need cans with a bunch of exclamation points. I agree. You need cans.
We all need cans.
If you don't have a fucking can, why are you here?
Oops. Yeah.
Damn. Sorry, my fourth. Wow.
Keep it spacey.
4 cans live.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to like seriously have like Wrigley's cans in this time. I gotta go to bed, I think.
No, didn't understand that one, but heard some of it. I heard a portion. Just pass out in your chair live. Who cares?
No. Yeah, I love you guys. I'm gonna have to.
I am into pain calling you a lightweight.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel super light right now. Like, oh, I feel so light. Yes, maybe I'll be on in a bit. I'm gonna stop for now and I'm gonna go upstairs. Okay.
Just take your phone with you.
Yeah, I got my phone already. It's only a. That's what
It's
I
at
did.
12%.
What time is it? 14%.
Damn, that was a good guess. That's why it's almost my birthday. Good
Yeah, you got it. Exactly. Fuck yeah, okay, I go upstairs. I'm gonna bid you all farewell if I don't get my phone working. Okay, bye, I love you.
Try your best.
There you go, everybody. That was Susie. Susie the lightweight.
I got fuckers requesting me to go live. Calm down. If I go live, then the V-Bar is going to go live because I know what Anticorp does. He's a scumbag. He'll go live over me. And then I'll have to end my fucking stream and go back to his goddamn V-Bar. But I do need another can. Like, fuck that. She said goodnight. I am into pain. I'm not sure who you are. Who is that?
He's cool. He hops on my live streams a lot. Or not in the live stream, but he's always in the chat.
No, he's not saying anything bad. He's not said anything. He's been cool. I just didn't know who he was. Yeah. All right, I got to get a fucking can, and I got to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I am into pain is next to you. He's in Ohio.
Oh, you're right next door.
Yeah, he lives in Ohio, works in West Virginia.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What does that look?
Well, he's close to the border.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you think about it, it's not that far from West Virginia. I always think when I'm thinking of Virginia, going to Virginia, north of you, straight up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm like an hour away from Virginia.
Yeah. It says, he said I lived in Indiana. What part? I lived in yeah, he said he works in West Virginia. I live in Brownsburg, Indiana right now, but I lived in the city, like literally the southern part of the city in Southport, Indiana, which is pretty much where I'm at right now. It's still Indianapolis in Marion County, but I've been around the center of the state. Kokomo in Peru. Okay, so you were north. He was in northern Indiana. Yeah, I know exactly where that is. I did a lot of work in Kokomo actually for electrical work. I've been up there quite a bit. Oh, Grissom Air Force Base. Hell yeah.
Gotcha.
Is he a veteran? Did you serve? Obviously.
I don't know if I ever asked him that.
Yeah, Grissom. He's talking about an Air Force base.
Yeah, I'm looking at Kokomo right now.
Yeah, it's north of.
Yep. North. Just due north, right up 31.
Yep. US 31, straight north. Oh, his dad did. Well, thank you for your father's service. I got a military family myself. I didn't serve, but
yeah. When 9/11 happened, my mom called me up. She was like, "You're not going to join the army, are you?" I was like, "Heck no." Like, sorry, man. Other people are much better at that stuff than me, man.
Man, you got to remember 9/11 vividly. I was only, to put it in perspective, I was only 8 years old when 9/11 happened.
I was 22, I think. Yeah, I watched it live on air.
That's the only time I can't joke about saying live, but like I remember I was in yeah, you got 14 years on me, but I was fucking sitting in my second grade classroom. And I remember they had the TVs on and Mrs. Roberts was my teacher. And I remember it like it was, I didn't know what was going on, but I remember this vividly. Like we were just watching it. And all the teachers were conglomerating out in the hallways and talking and shit. And you see the first tower, the South Tower collapse. The South Tower was the second one that got hit, and it collapsed first.
Yep.
But then everyone, I'm over the intercoms in the school, my elementary school. Everyone's, like talking about teachers, turn your channel to this. Everyone's fucking freaking out. Then, like 17 minutes later, I think it was, because it was 9:46 and 10:03 were the two times that they fell. And then the North Tower collapsed, and then it was just fucking pandemonium. Then you were hearing about the Pentagon and people thought something was coming at the White House. I was like, what the fuck? Yep. I didn't know the significance. I was too young, but you did. I mean, you knew what was going on. I wasn't old enough to understand what was going on yet.
Yeah, I remember I walked into work and everybody was like, "Oh my God, did you hear? Like a Cessna hit, what? They just said World Trade Center." And I was like, "What?" We went upstairs and turned the news on. They didn't even have coverage or anything. And we're just sitting there watching. And then all of a sudden, they're like, you could just see the buildings and you could just see smoke coming out. And we're all like, right. Pretty sure that's a pretty big building. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a Cessna. And then like it was a couple minutes later, and then you just see that other one just.
Yeah, there's a lot of clear footage that was on CNN where you can see that second plane. You can actually see it coming from coming into Manhattan over the bay, and you see that fucker just direct lining. You see it start to, fucking do a tail dive into that motherfucker, and boom, nose dive into that motherfucker. And you see that on live TV, and I'm like, now that I mean, I've researched it a lot now and shit because I wanted to understand it more. But God, if I was old enough to understand that shit, man, I'd have been scared to death. Like our country was literally fucking. We were getting fucked, dude.
And then Building 7 fell at like 5 something in the afternoon.
Yeah. A lot of people don't even. Yeah, the World Trade Center 7 that was in between them. It had so much structural damage, and it ended up collapsing too from the fire.
That's what they said. Those are the first 3 buildings in history to collapse due to fire.
I'm not going to get into what I'm trying to say about it because a lot of people have differing viewpoints, but the towers were made to sustain more than how steel burns. So that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, two of the biggest planes at the time could have hit it at the same time, and the building still shouldn't have fallen.
Yeah, I mean,
where it was like a 757 or something like that, or whatever the biggest plane at the time.
It was a 757, and steel burns at 2350 Fahrenheit. Jet fuel burns at 1730. So there's 600 degrees there where that should have withhold. And the thing too is what's real fucking weird is how it buckles at the bottom. What the fuck? How does it?
Yeah.
And then just collapse. You know, like it. The whole thing is systematic, in my opinion.
Well, building 7, if you watch that one collapse, you see the whole penthouse just collapse right into the building, and then the rest of it just comes straight down.
Right. Physically, it's been proven by fucking scientists and physicists that that can't happen. The way the trade centers fell is just scientifically impossible for where the impact was and how it buckled. Just it couldn't have happened that way. Something else had to have happened. What is it?
And don't know. We'll probably never know. Yeah, we'll probably never know too. It'll be like the Kennedy thing. They'll be like 50 years from now, they'll be like, we'll release all this information about 9/11, and then they just put out like little bits and pieces and don't really tell you anything.
Do you honestly think that there was, I mean, I know you don't, I'm sure, but isn't it real fucking coincidental that they've shown where Lee Harvey Oswald was, the way that bullet had to have traveled, had to like move around and shit, which is again impossible. But
well, it is a bullet. Bullets do weird things, but it seems very highly unlikely.
There was at least 2 or 3 shooters, first of all. But also with that, isn't it real funny when he was about to testify that Jack Ruby fucking assassinated him? Isn't that just coincidental? Jack Ruby comes up and just fucking, blasts his fucking head off because he was going to testify. Of course, they're going to have a scapegoat. However that works, I don't know. If you live in the U.S., we have a fucking corrupt government, just like a lot of other places.
I like how people are like, well, who killed Kennedy? Was it the mafia? Was it, was it the CIA? Was it like just naming off all these things? Yeah, all of them.
Yeah. I mean, it was a cluster of fucking different organizations.
From what I gather, they had people all down that street, and he was not going to make it no matter what.
Oh, no. Hell no. And that's why that doesn't happen anymore. Those big fucking parades and shit going down streets, that ain't going to happen again. In an open vehicle like that, what do you know? Everything was set up for that perfect shit.
Yep.
And Kennedy was
Eric's got a good point. The Bin Ladens were good friends with the Bushes. Yeah, well, George W. Bush, his first company that he started with was with Assad Bin Laden, the brother.
Yeah.
I can't remember if that's his first name or not, but it's something like that.
Cemetery says, hello, my name is Jack. Are we live? We're not live, Cemetery. Bin Ladens were good friends. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I just read that. No, we're not live. This is after the live stream. Susie had to go and plug her phone in or some shit. We're live.
And not only were the Bin Ladens and the Bushes good friends, but the Bushes were very good friends with the Hinckleys. Which what the hell's his name? I forget his name. The guy who shot Bush, or the guy that shot Reagan.
Yeah, I was about to say
John Hinckley Jr. Yeah, the day that John Hinckley Jr. shot Reagan, the very next night, I think it was Marvin Bush and one of the Hinckleys were supposed to have a dinner, and they had to quickly cancel that.
Oh, of course they did. Fuckers.
Yes, Susie is recharging.
Yeah, she'll probably wake up at like 4 a.m. and we'll all be blacked out. Who knows where it'll be? V-Bar on my stream. Reb might have his fucking stream going on.
I might be playing Grand Theft Auto. Who the heck knows?
Yeah. Whenever Rev, if you ever want to switch streams, I'll make one until the V-bar starts.
All right.
If not, well, I'll stay on here. I don't give a fuck. I was just saying if you ever wanted to switch channels, you know, or anything, just let me know. I can set one up. But
Eric said,
Yeah.
don't forget about the Clintons. Yeah, Clintons, Mena, Arkansas, the drug running that came in there.
it says everyone dies. Yeah, that's true, Eric. Everyone does die. You gonna die too?
Oh my God! One of my you mean everybody dies that comes in contact with the Clintons? One of my favorite memes was there was a dead cat on a street, and someone took a picture of it, and the meme said, "What did this cat know about the Clintons?"
Yeah.
I love memes so much.
Oh, Cemetery says, then you come back as someone else. We are going to be reincarnated. I'm going to be an ant and get stepped on right when I'm born again. Alive. Hopefully, when I'm reincarnated at that point in history, ants can go live. We'll have our own cameras and we can all YouTube for us and shit. I don't want to be an ant. Fuck that. But I deserve it. I got to get a can. No problem. No music. No music is necessary if you have good content. People need to understand that. That's why I get pissed on my channel, because people won't shut up. Here we go. We're getting cans. Rev is hammered. He has no clue what's going on.
Yeah, the Brady bill. I remember that. Yeah. And if you're doubting what Eric's saying, just Google it. There's so much information out there on that. Oh, man.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I'm going to 89.9% sure say that it's a Budweiser. If I'm wrong, then you can ban me.
What? My can?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bud.
Yeah, there you go. I don't get banned. I love Budweiser. It's just fucking. I think about it and two things. One, Natty Ice obviously is cheaper. It's like $15 to $16.99 for a 30-pack. When a 24-pack of Bud is like $19.99, where I'm at. But also, I'm getting 5.9. It's made by the same company, you know. It's Anheuser-Busch still. It's good quality shit. So I'm just like, more bang for your buck because it's 5.9 compared to Budweiser's 5%, and you know it's cheaper. So
yeah, Bud is like I think it's $14.99 or $15.99 for a 2.4 for a 24-pack.
See, if I could get it like that, then I would buy it. It's expensive here. Our beer prices must be a little bit higher because they're like $18.99.
That's the normal price, but all summer long, because we're at the beach, it goes on sale, and it's just
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's crazy because it's like sale, but like you go there in May, and its same sticker is still there in August, and you're like, wait, what the heck? It's still on?
Right. All right, here we go. This is can number 5. Cheers. I woke
Eric,
up.
I think you know the answer to that. They do favors the whole time they're in office, and as soon as they come out of office, they go around doing speaking tours and get paid like millions of dollars to just talk to people. Like, you think that's coincidence or?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's your payoff finally. Like, now that you're out of office.
There's a book that's called "Behold a Pale Horse"
by
Bill Cooper.
Yeah.
If you haven't read it, obviously Rev knows what I'm talking about. I highly suggest it, but there's a big tactic. It's called the diversion theory, and it is definitely always in effect, and a lot of people just don't realize it. Why do you think when you turn to the news, they're showing, oh, look, animal shelters in Indianapolis, or, you know, you can buy a dog for, you know, half off and all this shit, you know, irrelevant shit or shit that's just confined to your community, like a murder or something. They're not going to let you know the broad spectrum of shit that's going on because they want you to be concerned with the little minimal shit, like right where you're at. Like, oh, okay. That takes your fucking mind away. That's what diversion is. And it's definitely a tactic that they use with the media. The media controls a lot of people's fucking minds.
What is that called? Operation... It's not Operation Paperclip. That's where we brought the Nazis over after World War II. It wasn't Operation Bluebird. That's the one that where they can project Jesus or aliens into the sky and make us think that they're coming back.
Yeah.
What the heck is that? Mockingbird. Wasn't it Operation Mockingbird where they CIA infiltrated all of the media and like literally just forced their agenda out there?
Yeah, it's controlled, man. Like, you can't go on there and say, now obviously you'll have like CNN or MSNBC, you know, going back and forth, whatever shit like that. But they're just gonna say shit about what Trump's doing and this person got fucking fired and brought this guy in, scandals and shit. They're not telling you what's actually going on though. They're just giving you like, oh, now you know what's going on in the office, you know, the fucking White House, what's going on. Secretary of Defense is doing this. The fucking Supreme Court is in fucking, whoa, now it's controlled by Republicans, shit like that. But it doesn't matter. You don't know what they're fucking doing. And they want it that way for a reason. Because they control everything. The United States government literally controls the world pretty much. That's why when you see this right here, let me find it. When you see, I almost pulled out a fucking 100. When you see this, it's not coincidental that you see that right there. That right there has so many different meanings. And look it up. Look up what that is and figure out why it's on our US dollar, because it has no reason to be, but it's there for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to check that out if you get a second.
And Cemetery said Operation Northwoods. That was one reason Kennedy probably got killed. That and like Executive Order 11110, where he banned the Fed from producing money, and we were going to produce our own money again.
The reason Kennedy got killed is because he didn't go along with how every other president went. He didn't follow their fucking guidelines. He said, no, fuck that. He was, in my opinion, the most influential and best president in our history. That motherfucker actually cared about this goddamn country and wanted the best for our citizens. And that just shows that the government doesn't. They're like, oh, he wants the normal, the middle class person to be able to prosper and have a great life in this country. Fuck that. So we're going to tone him down a little bit. And how did they tone him down? Boom, boom.
Yep.
Quote unquote Lee Harvey Oswald. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah, problem solved. Now Johnson's in office.
Exactly. How simple was that? Of course. Then fucking Johnson gets in. DC runs the gold and oil. Give us your oil. Yeah, exactly. That's absolutely true.
I forget his name. John, wasn't it John Perkins? He had a book. Let me look it up. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was John Perkins. It was oh man, the name will say it all. Confessions of an Economic Hitman. And he talked about how it was all stages. They would go to a country and say, hey, you're doing this thing that we don't want, or we do want. And, you have this thing that we want. We'll give you this. And if you don't do it, and then after the negotiators go in, then they send in what they call the jackals, which the jackals will go in and they just will mess things up in your country. trying to convince you to go ahead along with this. And if that doesn't work, then there's another step and there's another step. And then if that doesn't work, for some reason, we invade.
Yeah. Like, eventually we're going to get our way. So we're trying to be easy on you. But,
Yeah. So you might as well just go along with it now, and all your people don't get killed, and you'll make some money in the meantime. Just go along with it.
That's the thing about the U.S. We are the most powerful country in the world, but we're also a fucking country of deceivers. Like I don't even get talking about the goddamn government. We so many people have no clue what the fuck is going on and why there's so many veterans that are homeless and why the fucking poverty rate is the way it is and why people can't afford health care and why people can't fucking get a steady paying job. And the thing is because they don't want us to. Depopulation is a thing, people.
Oh yeah.
You can think it's a joke. You can think that, oh yeah, whatever, they don't really want to kill us. Yeah, they do. People die, just like someone said earlier in there, whoever said that, about talking about the Clintons. It's inevitable that we'll all die, but to do it quicker and get, the elderly people, for instance, their Medicare and Medicaid is shit now. Prescription drug prices skyrocketed. It's all tactical though. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's just people they don't hook up the veterans with healthcare and stuff because they want them.
Exactly. My grandfather is a Vietnam veteran. He was a door gunner in Vietnam in 235th, and I mean, it's like he's got to break his back just to get in to get a physical exam. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be that way, but it is because, like I said, they're tactical with their shit, man. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, if anything, the veterans should get the best medical care out of the entire.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They should get. If you want to talk about free healthcare, they're the ones that should get free healthcare. If anyone did.
Well, they do, but it's just shit.
Right, the VA, the VA and shit, yeah. But it should be a lot better than it is, and it's sad that people don't respect veterans the way they should. That's actually kind of pisses me off. But
I've always said I don't agree with the wars. I'm anti-war, but I respect the veterans.
Oh yeah.
I don't care how much I don't like the wars and I don't agree with them. Those guys still put their lives on the line. So, no matter what kind of bullshit was, got us into the war or anything like that, they went. So
exactly,
they deserve.
And a lot of these people you're talking about, these veterans, my grandpa. During Vietnam, obviously the draft was the main reason a lot of people went. But my grandfather was a volunteer. He volunteered to go and went. But a lot of those people that died in Vietnam, which was over, I think, right around 51,000 or so, a lot of people that got drafted into Vietnam were 18, 19, 20 years old. Didn't have anything to do with that. Didn't want anything to do with it, and ended up dying, on foreign land. And the sacrifice, man, I don't agree with war either, unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
To protect our country. But, just think about that, man. 50,000 Americans, kids dying for a cause that they probably didn't agree with and knew nothing about, but they're fighting for our country. Gives me chills just thinking about it, man.
Yep. What's up, Kiwi? Kiwi's in the chat.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh wow! Hey, this is actually pretty cool. We can understand Kiwi well. She's in the chat.
Yeah. I'm in T-Pain said I'd go now to save younger. Yeah, Vietnam was definitely a meaningless war. There was no reason that we should have went to Vietnam, and even my grandpa who was there, he would agree with that in a heartbeat because he's told me a million times.
And it was started on a false pretense, the Gulf of Tonkin incident.
Yeah. I I have no clue what the objective was with Vietnam besides, oh, we want to stop the communism there and all this shit. Let Vietnam run their shit. You think Vietnam's going to be a threat to us? Think they're going to invade the United States or something? Like, kidding me? If they're going to do that, we don't always have to babysit every other country. We lose so many Americans because we try to babysit. We're going, oh, we're going to go to Russia. We're going to go to North Korea, the fucking Middle East and all this shit. Let them handle their own shit. That's why it's called a civil war. We had one too. We lost a lot of fucking Americans doing it. Let them do it.
Americans of any war.
Yeah. Just, like, God, it's fucking ridiculous. Tony says, Rev, you look sober.
I am practically. I've only had a few cans.
He's only had like 3 or 4 cans. He's live. See, this is his stream, not mine, Tony. When he's on my stream, he passes it out and goes live.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Cemetery said you will fight and die for the bankers. That's pretty much it. If you don't know what that is, look up the Federal Reserve. It's a private bank that makes us pay interest on our own money that they allow us to have.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we have a national debt. All the way until 1913, we had no national debt ever. I love when like Ron Paul gets up there and says like, look around. We got the White House. We got the, Pentagon. We got all these different buildings. Like we paid for them. They were like paid outright. Like, how did we do that? What the hell does he always say? I forget. But we built all that infrastructure and everything with no income tax, no Federal Reserve, no nothing. That was all started 1913. Worst president ever, Woodrow Wilson.
He's definitely up there.
I saw this list the other day. It was on Twitter, and it said like a list of the 10 worst presidents. And it was like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And it was just going down like every it just kept like having a line in there. And it was like every presidency has their own things that they have to maneuver through and, overcome and blah, 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 blah. And then number 1 was Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah. Yeah. One of our best, I think, personally, just from a lot of shit that he did during his tenure was Theodore Roosevelt. He was a good one for sure. He'd be he's definitely top 10 for me, no question. And
I like him. And everybody always points to Lincoln, and I'm not that big of a fan of Lincoln. Yeah, he did a lot of good, but he did a lot of bad too. I mean, but he also had to deal with the Civil War too.
A lot of people don't really understand though. When Lincoln, you really need to research your history if you think Lincoln was the one that wanted to free the slaves and all this shit. Lincoln was, when he made the Emancipation Proclamation, he made a big statement. Everyone knows, and has heard it before, whatever, probably. I mean, a lot of people have at least. But Lincoln is not the... Yeah, Lincoln is not the guy that he presented himself to be. And good. Let me put it this way. Lincoln, everyone thinks, oh, he was in the North, Yankee and everything, and he was the one that was completely against slavery and this and that. That is not fucking true. I'm going to tell you right now, that is not true. There were also leaders in the Confederate Army that were completely against slavery. And everyone always tries to put the Confederate flag and slavery as one, like, oh, okay. And I understand, yeah, in the South, that was where it was. But it's not as correlated as you would think. You really need to research this shit before you say some stuff. Because if you think Lincoln was the reason that slavery ended, you're dead fucking wrong. Not even close.
Yep.
Not even close.
That was just a calculated move. And the whole Civil War was just Britain trying to separate us. It was them coming in and talking to Confederates up like, oh, you can do this. You could do this, man. Like, you should do it. And then next thing you know, we're in a war.
What did we lose? Like 250,000 or so?
I can't even remember. What's up, Bounty?
It was over 200,000 for sure. Bounty, what's up? Love you, good boy.
And Tony says, I haven't seen you sober in over 4 weeks. It's probably been longer than that, Tony.
Cemetery said Lincoln was no prize. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And there we go. Bounty says so. He's live. Yeah, just if you guys ever get a second where you're not busy and want to check that out, just kind of research Lincoln a little bit more. Look at some of his later statements in his time in office and see what I'm talking about. Queen does own all of us.
Yeah.
The Queen owns all Americans.
No, look up the Queen then, because she can't even come out of where she lives without the permission of the mayor of London, which the mayor of London is not the mayor of London. It is the mayor of that street that has all those banks on it. They're owned too. Freaking Rothschilds bought up the Bank of England. That was during the Napoleonic Wars.
Why do you think people are so against Wall Street? You know, I took econ for 4 years, 2 in high school and then 2 in college, and I learned a lot through that about like corrupt bullshit like that. And yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tony, if you ever say lucky I'm not an American again, I will ban you. Don't ever say that. We're, as Americans, well, I can't speak for everyone, but the vast majority are very proud to be American. So,
oh yeah, greatest country in the world.
don't say that. Wow.
I love these things, man. They're peach flavored.
What is it? Rat?
No, they're like, they call them cigars, but they're like cigarettes. But they're Cheyenne Peach 100s, $1.50.
Never in my life. $1.50. What?
$1.50. It's $1.49.
Dude, these are fucking my favorites right here. The Camish Turkish Royales. They're $6.49, dude. So
those are my favorite, and those are $7.30.
Yeah,
I'm in the tobacco state where all the other packs cost like $5.
Yeah. How the fuck are those $1.50? What the fuck?
Because they're labeled as cigars, so they don't get the cigarette tax.
Does it still come with 20 in the pack though?
Yep. I think, yeah.
So they are. I mean, yeah, they're just fucking fooling the system there. They're finding a little leeway to get. Oh, that's fucking.
It's kind of like if you roll your own cigarettes, you get like what the hell is it called? What am I thinking here? Is it pipe tobacco or is it? Yeah, I think it's pipe tobacco. They call it pipe tobacco, but it's literally just tobacco.
There's these ones I've seen in some smoke shops years ago that you can get like a carton of those that are in the little cigarette pack forms for like, you know, cheaper, way cheaper than you would get for a regular carton of cigarettes. But,
yeah, you
can get different flavors and stuff.
Yeah, if you roll your own, it's way cheaper. I mean, I used to get I don't know if you guys have ever seen Revolver. It was called Revolver. It was menthol that you could get. Menthol, just tobacco to roll. And I would just buy like joint paper, like these jobs right here. Buy some shit like that, and I would just be rolling them up. You save a lot of fucking money doing it. It's just time consuming. So you got to put a filter in if you want, you know, shit like that. But
well, you can get them, the tubes where it's got the filter on there and just roll your own.
That's what Kyle does.
Just get a little machine, like a little line.
Hey, Cobra, Bounty wants to know, did you get the tracking number for the package he sent?
I need to look. I'll check it right now, Benny.
And Tony says she's proud to be a Kiwi. Cemetery.
We're gonna bomb you here in the next couple of days since you said you don't want to be American. You're happy you're not American. So sadly, your country will be no more. You little island fuck. Cheers. We're live. I love Tony, but I'm not gonna stand for injustice. That's the way that we were raised.
Hey, we could talk about conspiracies and all kind of crazy stuff, but you start being un-American.
Yep. Not drinking fucking cans. She knows she's a good girl. She's fine. I'm down though. All right, Bounty, I'm checking that right now. Haven't looked at my email in 800 years.
I hate when you do that and you're like, 357 emails.
Oh, yeah.
What the heck is this? Then you go through and there's 6 that are actually relevant.
Yeah. I don't even go through them. I just fucking. Gotta like edit my phone number or something. What?
And Eric says the royal family are inbreds for real. Yeah. Look that up.
Look it up. You should know it.
Not only that, but the English royal family isn't really even English. They're Germanic, meaning from Germany, which technically they're from Transylvania, which is why Prince, whatever the heck his name, I almost said Prince Albert.
That would have been a different road.
Not Prince Philip, because that's like the Queen's husband, but what's her son? Prince. Oh, I'm so blank. I know too many people on the internet. I'm literally just blanking on names anymore. It's like the 5th time I've done this in like the last 3 or 4 live streams. The hell is that guy's name? He goes trouncing around in Transylvania.
I know it's not Prince Philip.
Charles. There you go. Eric got it. Prince Charles. Bounty says his email says incalculable. That's a lot of emails. Well, luckily I have like 5 or 6 emails, so they come in all over the place, and most of them have spam filters too.
Yeah.
Prince Humperdinck. Oh, Tony says I can't be one. You talking about being an American? Why can't you be an American? I thought we were starting a GoFundMe to bring you over and hook up with King Cobra so that you can have 14 babies. Wait, what is safer? Missed something. Cemetery. Hey, quit licking your junk. Stop. There you go, Tony. Green card marriage. We can make that happen. Not only that, we could do it live. Have a live wedding with cans. I always thought that would be pretty freaking awesome. Like, I don't understand why people don't do that. Like, if you're going to get married, why not just set up a camera in the back of the church and just live stream that stuff? Go to the reception, live stream the entire reception. I would totally do that if I got married. But then again, I'm really weird. So this is my 3rd live stream today. Oh, and don't lie to Tony, Cobra. You are a piece of meat. Oh yeah. If you guys get married, oh wait, no, I'd have to go all the way to
Tony, I would lock you in a cellar while I'm working live.
I don't know, but that would be a great idea though. Live stream your wedding. Like imagine like if you're somewhere and like all your family can't go there, you just live stream the dang thing and they could all just tune in on YouTube and they could be watching it while they're in their car.
Tony's like fucking 5 feet tall. I'm like 1.5 feet taller than her, so I don't know how that's gonna look. I gotta think about shit like that. You gotta be at least 5'11". Hey Tony, get on growth supplements and then you can go live. Here. I'll send you some PEDs.
Oh.
Curiosity said, don't ring the bell too many times, folks. I'm gonna ban you, Curiosity. That was racist.
My general rule on ringing the bell is only if people go live, because I don't need to get notifications when you put a video out. I go through my subscriptions like the entire day, every single day. I mean, hopefully it makes it in there, but I just ring the bell because otherwise my phone would be going off all day long. But if you go live, I ring the bell. Even if you've gone live once. Like I have some people that I know, they only went live one time and I rang their bell just to make sure I don't miss their next one. And did you see Tony said we're the same size laying down? And Eric, what is Trophy Rock 465? What is that? I've never heard of that.
I gotta fucking piss like a Russian racehorse, boy.
Go for it. We'll keep Tony entertained.
Sure.
5'1", 82 pounds. I'm live. Cheers. Like a young 10-year-old child.
That is a lot of kids, but that's what Tony agreed to. 14 half Kiwi babies. Half Kiwi, half American.
Half Kiwis, half Cobras. They're gonna be Cobras with Kiwis in their fucking mouth. Live.
Yeah, Cobra Kiwis.
They'll keep you busy.
Jesus, cemetery. Wait, where the hell is Blumberg at? Blumberg got the link 3 hours ago. I'm like ready to stop being live, and he still isn't here.
He probably says he's probably eating lasagna or something.
He said he was starting to eat his lasagna like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, well, then he's probably still eating it.
Oh, minerals.
Anyway. Man, these the fields out here look sad, man. A lot of farmers haven't even touched their fields. A lot of them decided to say, "The heck with it," and not even plow or nothing. Yeah. Just looks sad in a lot of these fields.
I haven't been across the bridge, so I haven't seen what the fields are like. I think last time I guess it was the end of April when I was driving back. Now it's nighttime. No, it was nighttime both times. I drove to the airport at like 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning, and it was still dark. And then when I drove home, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. So,
Yeah.
so I guess I never did see the fields. I don't know what they look like down here. They're probably fine though. We got tons of water around us. What's up, Miss Gumby?
The way it's been around here is just it's kind of switched it up with the way the weather's been. It just was super wet for a while, and then it just kicked up into the 90s, and it's been like the 90s constant, like steady. Oh yeah. Anyway.
Both have lighters. I think we're flipping streams. Cobra said he was going to go live.
Mm-hmm. Well, Cemetery said they didn't get a link.
Cemetery never wants a link. Well, he always puts his email in the chat, but it's always like some made up email address too.
Yeah, probably.
I think so. I don't know. Let me just give me a second. Wait till Cobra gets back. I think he wanted to jump streams and go on his. And why not? I mean, we already did over 3 hours on mine, so might as well start giving him some watch time too.
Yeah.
And waiting for Susie to come back, but apparently, I guess she ended up passing out.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to her. I don't know.
I shot a monster deer. It's right there. 14.5-inch brow tines. Big sucker. Oh, there's another one right here, too. Yeah, it's got one of the... when I was there, I was with a bunch of, like, hunters that have hunted their entire life, and most of them were like, I've never seen a deer with brow tines that was that tall. The only problem is it's a little bit younger than it should have been when it was shot. So, I mean, the whole rack is about this big. I mean, it's gigantic. But if I wouldn't have shot it and waited like 2 more years, that thing would have been like absolutely enormous. Because somebody estimated how old the deer was, and I think it was only like 4 or something like that. But if it got to like 6, that would have been like about I think it's 6, right? Isn't 6 the best potential for a deer? Because after that, it starts going downhill. Yes, exactly, Lisa. Hopefully, Susie starts feeling better. She had a massive headache. I feel better. I had heartburn like crazy all day, but drank a couple cans and gone. Man, Cobra really must have had to pee. Yeah, if Cobra doesn't want to jump, I'll just send people the link, but I don't know. He was saying it earlier that he was going to hop over onto his, so we'll see if he still wants to. And if he does, it's COBRAA, just in case anybody's wondering in the chat. I never noticed that for the longest time. I tried to look him up a couple times. I'm like, where the hell is he? Like, I can't find him because I forgot the extra A.
Yeah.
I don't think, Brando, I don't think that was a deer. That might have been a dog. That's funny
Oh
stuff.
man, it was a deer, man.
Hey, Cobra, there were some people asking for a link. Were we going to go live on yours?
We can, yeah. You want to?
We can. Like I said, I already did 3 hours. So, like, if we can go
All
hop
right,
on yours, that way you get watch time.
All right, hold on. We'll keep this on for now. I'm gonna set it up while we're still on here.
Okay. There you go, people. There's your answer.
And welcome if you want to join, buddy. And Brenda, you're more than welcome. Brenda, you're more.
Yeah.
It'll take a second, but I'll set up.
I don't know. I think he froze. I think he was. Oh, no, there you go. You're moving now. What were you saying? That Brando's more than like.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, he can. I was just saying he's more than welcome to join if he wants to.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
What?
Paula, Gapey's Grub, just hit 5,000 subscribers.
Oh snap!
She said if she hit 5,000 subscribers, she would come on my live stream.
Yeah.
But then she moved it to like 10,000 and like 2 million. And I think the last count, it was like 784 million subscribers. Then she'd come on a live stream. But
No, but the original bet was 5,000, right?
the original was, but she kept moving it up. I think she realized she was going to get to that.
You can't just back out the original bet there. That's what it was. Technically, the bet was for 5,000, but
Yep. That's what she said anyway.
yeah. So that's what she said. You know.
Mhm.
Well, okay, that gives another meaning to that. But.
I'm going to go on there. Yeah, she's got a 5,000 subscriber giveaway that she just put out 37 minutes ago. So let me double check, make sure that she hit 5,000. Yeah, 5,088. Nice.
5,000. Holy fuck.
Yup. Well, she's got a great channel.
I have 353 live.
Here's my Denny. I've got 1,966.
But in the past month, I have 48,000 view minutes. That's not bad.
Nice. That's good. We just need to get you up to like 1,000 subscribers and you could be monetized. All you need is 240,000 minutes.
We'll get there eventually. Well,
yeah, you need
keep up to all those minutes is one thing.
Yeah,
it says right now for the month I have 47,777 minutes watched in the month. Yeah. 28 days, whatever.
And the more live streams you do, the more that'll go up.
So what happens if what'd you say, 240,000? What's that?
Yeah.
You need, well, that's 4,000 hours. It's 240,000 minutes. You need that and 1,000 subscribers to be monetized. And you have to keep hitting you have to have 1,000 and keep hitting 240,000 minutes a year to be monetized, to keep monetized.
Okay, so I'm good. I'll be good on the minutes.
A year, right? Oh, I thought you meant 240,000 a month. Like,
no, just a year.
It's like, man, I gotta start streaming 24/7.
Yeah,
I'm at work. Hey,
Yeah.
like, so, they'll be like, hey, you can't be doing that at work.
Well, Dojo was earlier. Dojo was here and then just like disappeared. And we're like, where the hell did Dojo go? And he wrote in the chat, like, sorry, supervisor showed up.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't want to piss off bosses at work and whatnot.
I've gone live at work before.
I'm not saying I wouldn't. It's just as long as they don't have any kind of, I guess, identifying things they can see online, you know. So I just got to be like against the wall where it doesn't show no logos or any other stuff or something. So
I was like right by the side of a building. So
yeah,
I guess you could identify it, but that's one of my rules though. Also, as a YouTube rule, I don't let coworkers know my YouTube channel. I'll let them know that I have a YouTube channel, but I always tell them like you got to find it yourself. And so they'll start searching my real name and stuff like that. They're not gonna find me.
yeah.
I don't think I've ever had anybody that I worked with find me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
there's
my
not
bad, my
many
bad.
people. There's not many people that I'm at my work that really watches my channel that much. But it's still kind of funny that some of these people at work say, "Oh yeah, I like spicy stuff." I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I get that too. Like, I love spicy stuff. And they pull out like these are the spiciest stuff I've ever had, and they pull out like a bag of like jalapeno kettle chips, and you're like, wait, what? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them. Sometimes there's just one guy who'll pull out like some jalapeno or something. Yeah, I got these from the store over here. And he's like, so it's like just regular jalapeno. He's like, boy, this thing is freaking hot. And then he starts taking off his hat. And then he only eats like half the jalapeno. It's like, I'll have to save that for later. And,
oh, and Lisa, she said she's 300 hours away. Do a live stream. She said she was going to go live, but see me, I'm like, just go for it. Just do it. Like I'm telling you, that's one of the best ways to bump yourself up in minutes, like very quick. Like either make a lot of videos. Like I don't know. Here's a good fun thing. Let's find out. But I have a lot of videos, but which I was fine with the minutes just based on my videos. But when I started doing live streams, I cleared that like crazy. Like that, I have no worry of ever being demonetized just by going live streaming.
Yeah, yeah. If you do do a good lot of time on the live streams, then you can get like a fair amount of watch time put in there. Especially if you have like, let's say the person who does their live stream gets about 15 to 20 people each live stream or something, and multiply that so many times over a month. That's not bad, I mean, given the watch time, if you say you're going for a couple hours each time.
Yep.
That's not too bad.
When I said I have a lot of videos, I'm not joking. I have 1,131 videos.
Yeah.
That's 1,131 videos. Or wait, I think
you're live.
I think one's private though.
Yeah, but whatever videos they watch, it all counts the watch time.
Yep.
It gives them more options to watch more videos. So it's all the better, I guess.
Well, right there in the chat, Cobra's got his name. If you click the 3 dots next to it and then go to channel and then subscribe, that's where we're gonna be. We're going over to King Cobra's, give him some watch time, get those 240,000 minutes up there. And yeah, we will be over there. So everybody should head over there right now. I'll give you a couple seconds. Yeah, bring your cans. I'm giving everybody a couple seconds. Go in the chat and click the 3 dots next to Cobra's name and go to channel, and then you can subscribe up to him.
Appreciate it. While,
That's
while
still
we have this, while we have this quick intermission, I'm gonna grab a can. The fuck am I doing? I don't even have a can, and I'm telling people to have cans. I'm gonna ban myself. Rev, you have full range. You can ban me if you want on my own stream.
I've never banned anybody. Not gonna start now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like Bounty said, live stream you get the best subscribers you can find. Absolutely.
Uh,
Oh, and Cemetery says he's out of smoked scorpion pepper. I can't even talk. He's out of smoked scorpion powder. Or no, I've got smoked bootla powder. I thought I had scorpion, but I didn't.
yeah.
On to what else do I have? Sweet tooth. There's another one over there somewhere. Oh, I got smoked reaper powder right here. Yeah, that's Dave's Happy Pepper. Smoked reaper.
No cans.
You know, that's one thing I need to do is make some more spicy candies. Shoot.
Yeah, and Lisa, that's a fair amount of videos. That's like half as many as I got. That's a lot of videos. Like I just like saying how many videos I have, because there's people that are like, I have so many videos. I have like 20. And you're like, wait, what? Like I put out more than 20 in like a month.
Yeah, I think I have like 270 or so, something like that.
I think I put out 90 videos in wait, what the hell am I doing here? Sorry. Oh, wait.
Rev has no clue what he's doing. He's live.
Yeah, 88 videos, or 90 videos in 88 days. It was January, February, and March. I did 30 videos each month.
It's impressive.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Well, I started, I don't know if I started it, but I haven't heard anybody else say that they started it. But I started what I call the 30 and 30. And it's 30 videos, 30 days. I don't care how you do it. I don't care what you do, but just 30 videos, 30 days. So you could do one per day in 30 days, or you could do all 30 in one day. But the point is just to make videos and get yourself up there. And I did 3 months in a row. I did January, February, and March. And February was only 28 days, and I still did 30 videos in that whole month.
You scummed. Bounty says, "Live me, son."
Heck yeah!
Bounty, you will get a live. I'm gonna hold on. Let me create it. It's already ready.
What the heck is going on?
Press go live now. Okay. I'm gonna. Well, I'll just do it now.
That's crazy. The freaking weather was correct, man. They said it was going to rain at midnight, and it's 11:21, and it just started downpouring.
Wow.
They were right.
I can't believe it. That's like a first.
Yeah.
You going to hop over there too, Brando?
What's up?
You going to hop over there too?
What?
On the King Cobra live stream.
I don't know.
Well, he's in the chat, so in case you don't have him subscribed, make sure you go to his channel and subscribe.
It is.
That'd be very nice of people to do.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that would be a hell of a challenge. Cemetery says 30 beers in 30 minutes. Oh.
Yeah, that's a good way to die too. I'm not gonna do that, Cemetery. Thank you.
I don't know if I could do 30 beers in like 3 hours. That seems like a challenge right there.
I just had deja vu like a motherfucker. God, I hate that. Anyway,
Yeah, man. I just thought about it. That'd be rough to do like 30 steel reserves in 30 minutes. So good.
Heck with that, man.
all right. I have to end the call that I'm in with you, Rev. If you're gonna join mine,
All
so I
right,
can
yes,
start it.
Yep.
I need you to message real quick. Message me on Hangouts so I can send you the link.
I don't think I have you on Hangouts. I have like past conversations we've been in.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me look.
And for some reason, I can't find people on Hangouts unless I already messaged them. That's why I'm always telling people, like, just message me on Hangouts. Because I have the darn
Let me look. This
trying
might
to find them.
All right, I got one I can send to you. And then Brendo, if you want to join too, Rev, you can send it to him.
Yeah, I can send you a link, Brando, if you want.
Okay.
I gotta copy this though real quick and send it.
Eric says he could do 30 beers in a night. That's still, that might even be pushing it.
Do what?
Eric says he could do 30 beers in one night.
But what kind of beer?
Yeah, good point.
30 beers in a night. I'm not saying that you couldn't, but I'd say it's improbable.
I would not feel good the next day, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
I've done 24 beers in not even a night. And they were all Budweiser. An entire, or no, maybe it was Keystone. No, I'm pretty sure it was Budweiser.
Yeah.
Rev, tell me.
It doesn't make for a good next day.
Tell me if you got the. Yeah, I just heard about that.
Yep, got it.
Okay.
Hams.
I think that's all I need to do. So whenever you end yours, I'll start mine.
Oh, man, hams. Was it like $6 a case? Maybe.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and end this now so you can start up yours, and we'll all meet up over there.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you over on Cobra's channel. Make sure you go subscribe.
Cheers, we're live.
Later.
Well.